Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome, fellow masters. My name is Musaki. It's time for another Kali Guru stream. What's going on, everybody? Hey, how you doing? Hello, hello. Welcome, guys. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys on all platforms, at least as many as we can. We have our lovely community on one side and our community on another side. Today we are here together as one. Lovely to see you all here. I hope you guys are excited because today's the 6th anniversary stream. Come on. Even Facebook, not Facebook. And that's because they are stopping the whole process with streaming to Facebook. There you go. Thank you so much, Angel, for the resub for 29 months. Wow, such a long time, almost 3 years. But yeah, no. It's gonna be fantastic. So good to see you guys here. Xbox Saki. Yeah. I liked my little hat here. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let me try to adjust some volumes here. There we go, there. Yeah, there we go. No more sunglasses? Well, I did get my glasses fixed now, thanks to you guys. So my glasses are fixed. There we go. So then when we lose the cool director, it's just you gotta make sure it's actually sunny outside. Then my sunglasses will come in, but yeah, I got glasses actually fit now. There we go. Now I was gonna have Clairvoyance EX out today. It's a little bit of a busy day, more busy than I realized. So Clairvoyance EX is gonna be delayed, and I just figured it'd be more important to actually do the stream with you guys. And then we do the Clairvoyance EX tomorrow. We already know what's happening now. We already know the anniversary thing. If you really wanna know what's happening, we can talk about it before it happens. I definitely understand that. So there you go. I would've actually streamed 2 hours ago, but it is what it is. I'm here now. And that's pretty much just good right there. There we go. Oh, Moo, what happens during stream? Oh, well, I will tell you. Nah, that's pretty good. It's gonna be a lot of good stuff. We can go over it again. I don't mind going over it again. Really don't. It'll be fun. So let's pull that up then while we're working on it. Oh, we don't have to go too far. Ooh. Let's go. Ooh. 3 hours? Maintenance is happening definitely soon. But all right. Oh, the music. Oh no, the music. Give me a second. I gotta get the music back. Wait. There we go. We got that music. Oh man. Dude, that was scary. Had no music for a second there. Wow. And then that. Okay. All right, now we got the music again. Okay, cool. Cool. Now, for those of you who are wondering exactly what will be happening for the 6th anniversary, I was going to talk about a Clairvoyance EX, and I probably still will because I already did the recording for it. I already did the cutting up and everything like that. But let's just go over some potential things that we have to look forward to right now while we're here. Hello, Miss Necopon. Hello, how you doing? How far am I into part 6? Section 8. I have not caught up. I know what happens because I already read the story to make with the Guruverse, but yeah. Is that Gramps? What's going on, Gramps? What's going on, bud? So this is what we got going on here. 6th anniversary for FGO. We already know that. More than likely, we're gonna start off with this. The login bonus probably starting tomorrow. So go ahead and log in tomorrow. You're gonna get your Saint coins, you get your QP. Log in all 7 days, you're gonna get your summoning tickets, foes, golden experience, etc. and so forth. You got a cumulative bonus here with the golden foes, Blind Grail, and rare mana prism, along with the Holy Grail on the 5th collected day. That's going to be very good. Says 8, I at 6. Yeah, no, it's supposed to start at like 10 p.m. EST. So right now, nothing but right now it's just other Anime Expo stuff happening right now. So not really too much, but it's gonna happen here. So we're gonna come back here. Yep, yeah, people literally waiting in the chat over there for stuff. So here it is. Cool. Second part, anniversary looking bag summoning. I have a video on that, so you already kind of know what I'm suggesting. What I'm thinking about doing, personally, I'm thinking about going for this last banner here. The last banner is the one I'm thinking about going for. If not that, it's gonna be this banner or the Arjuna Kama banner. That's what I'm thinking. Next up, daily paid Saint Court summon. So what is this? They'll probably be adding this here. Essentially, every day you will have a chance to roll a single time on a banner with one singular paid Saint Courts instead of the normal 3. You can only do it one time. It doesn't count towards your, you know, roll 10 singles, get a free extra roll. And yeah, again, it's not included on the story summoning banner, so only limited banners. When this came out, I'm like okay on it, like yeah, sure, whatever, that's nice, but it's just, I kind of wish they fixed the pity. That's what I really wish they would, but if they didn't fix pity on JP yet, they're not fixing pity for us first. So there's that. What else we got? Oh, hey chat, does servant coin system sound familiar to you guys? Yeah, no. We already have the servant coin system, so the entirety of this 4th step is just not going to be there. Do paid roll count toward pity? No, they do not. No, they do not. That's another thing that's kind of bad. But let's see for the next part. Servant coin system we already have, so don't even worry about that. Chad, I know, right, Chad? Also, Chad, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to do Milty Blood earlier. I wanted to do it earlier just for you, but things came up. Yeah, does new Ember Gathering and Treasure Vaults, does that sound familiar to you guys? Yeah, once again, we got more things that we already have. It's actually introduced in the 6th anniversary, which is why I was so surprised when we got a lot of those things early. Like, seriously, a lot of those things we should have actually gotten, like, now, but we already had them for like a whole year. So there is that. Also, adjustment to the main quests and free quests is half off permanently for main quests and some free quests as well. It's going to happen all the way from Olympus to Kyo permanently. And apparently we're supposed to be getting higher levels of experience drops and QP as well, and higher item drop rates. So that should be good. But let's see, number 7. Storage and QP limited expansions. I believe this is already, yeah, this is already here again. Another thing we already have the QP expansion. So we got 2 to 3 things right now that we already have. So I'm really curious if they're gonna push something up. Like, definitely really hope so. Let's go to number 8. Let's go to number 8. Extra mission update. This is good because if you clear Olympus, clear Kyo, you get more Saint Courts, all the strengthenings, all the interludes, all the main free quests. And hell, hey, remember daily missions? Yeah, we got that too. We got a lot of these pushed forward. So don't be surprised if we see something like Mighty Chain introduced a lot earlier. Let us see here. What about number 9? Number 9, this is something we don't have. Interlude clear Saint Courts rewards ×2. So now we will get 2 times Saint Courts for clearing our interludes, which is fantastic. That is something we don't normally have. So as you can see there, if you've done all the interludes, it's up to 138 Saint Courts. So if you have to do your interludes, do your interludes. You get more Saint Courts for them. Definitely very good, and I'm excited for that. Number 10 is, this is the typical one, your greatest super success rate ×3, and then half off for all Ember Gatherers, Training Field, and Treasure Vault, and all of them will be open. So this is your perfect time to level up any new servant that you might get, to work up some QP. This is the good time to do it, because you want to probably do that because we have some other campaigns that might be happening here. Yes, the special summoning, that's going to be launching here. I already gave my suggestion in the chat right now. Please tell me the servant you want to get for free. Out of all these servants, even if it's Chinako, I'll forgive you this once. But I just want to know what you guys are excited to get. Like, for me personally, honestly, it's going to probably be Lancer Artoria. Out of all the servants here, that is the only one I do not have. Yeah, no, I have everybody else. Citonai I don't have, but I don't need Citonai. I would like Lancer Artoria because Lancer Artoria. Quetz, I don't have Quetz, but I do have Ozzy. I don't have Tesla, but I do have Napoleon, and I have Gilgamesh. So there's a couple ones that I don't necessarily have, but I really want Lancer Artoria. She's been ducking and dodging me for a while now. I see some Achilles, C9, Tammy, Old Man Lee, Enkidu, and Lancer Artoria. Speaking of Enkidu, did you guys see the Fate Strange Fake anime? 1 hour on Crunchyroll. I've not watched it yet, mainly because of how busy it was, but I am planning on watching it after all these streams are done. And probably gonna get my thoughts, figure out what's going on there. Really cool, really great. Watching sub. I'm gonna watch sub or dub. I'm not sure. I heard dub is up. I'm curious to see who they got for dubs. Where one is all right, cool. Trial quest. Obviously, with Koya Sky of Light, you gotta have Koya Sky of Light trial quest, so you get to try her out yourself to see exactly how good she is. If that's the type of person you want to want in your Caldia, you also get a little flavor on why she's here. Fun fact: Koya Sky of Light is split up into 2. So, only a matter of time before we get Queen Sky of Darkness, right? Right. Anyway, get that for the free summoning ticket, and if you want to know what to do here, it's really easy, honestly. You can clear this. You do get a reactor course from QP, and again, another summoning ticket, which is great. Definitely do that. Servant strengthenings, we went over this in a video here. All 14 servant strengthenings, we already know. They're gonna today they're like, oh man, servant strengthenings, I wonder what's coming. We already know. So, I just went ahead and told you, and that's going to be the best part about it. Allison, thank you so much for loving the music. Mr. Brawl is very good at picking up music, as well as the Anubis Craze Broth. They're very good at picking up music for the stream. If Valerie or Gramps were throwing songs in there, you'd have a little bit more too, a little bit of variety. Now, DaVinci Workshop, this is important for you guys who have mana prisms. As you know, with every single anniversary or like New Year celebration, the Mana Prism shop is always restocked with an extra set of items. So you're gonna have an extra 3 more of these of the quick arts and buster keys with the command code remover, 10 more summoning tickets, which is super important there, an additional 100 golden experience cards, as well as 30 HP foes and 30 attack foes. It extends also into the rare Mana Prism, where you get another chance to get another Bond Grail, you get another crystallized lore, gold foes, friend points if you need them, and another 3 command codes. Also, Faux Paw Prints, there's gonna be a new upgrade with Faux Paw Prints. You can finally get 3 instead of 1 every month. Something. Honestly, I wish they would give you more than that, but I mean, Bangarang, I guess. Like, we'll see. I wish we had more. Like, give us 5 Faux Paw Prints a month. I think I'd be happy with that. 5 for 1 rare Mana Prism. Say hi, Anita. Say hi. Don't fall. There you go. Thank you.
Look at Avery.
Yes, that's right. Did your hair. Go sit down for me, okay? Thank you.
I want that hat.
No, it's my hat.
Well, I want to get it.
No, get your own hat.
Well, I wish I want to get it in daddies.com.
I don't have that merch yet, but be on the lookout for my merch coming out later in the month. Be on the lookout for that.
I want to get this hat.
But back on it, Koya Sky of Light, finally. The Buster memes, the Buster farming dreams are coming true. You'll be able to farm a lot of things, and there's going to be multiple banners here for multiple 5 stars. Fun fact, we did not have pity at this time when this came out in JP. So this banner is going to look a lot different when it comes out. We're probably going to have multiple banners going on for a while, so that way your pity can actually actually work. So there is that. She should have the hat. You guys want her to have the hat that bad? Have the kid promoting your merch, eh? Look, ever since she's been watching YouTube, she's done that on her own. She's begging me to have me buy other people's merch. She told me to buy Mr. Beast's chocolate, and I'm like, oh my god, not Mr. Beast chocolate. I taste it. It's not bad. It's just I'm not paying $3 for a little tiny bar of chocolate. But anyway, lucky bag summoning. We already know about that. Pre-release campaign. That's already happening right now. This is all the fun stuff I wish we could have had, but we don't have. Sherlock, that's already currently on right now. Memorial quests, I gotta do those. All the CEs here, I believe all the CEs should be out by now. So I haven't picked my 2 yet, but I'm working on it. And there's another questionnaire that did not get released either. So what else is going on here? Well, let me go ahead and try not to spoil the chat. So let me go here and let me go over here because I'm not trying to spoil you too much for stuff. I had these open. I don't know why I closed them. I literally had these open. Really quickly, 2,200 day anniversary, my guy. So, yes, on Tuesday, FGO and ANNI will be active for 2,200 days. So we're probably gonna get an extra 10 Saint cores there. They might try to overlap it with like an Independence Day, 4th of July type celebration, or it might be in addition to. Regardless, expect Saint cores on Tuesday, just in case. Speaking of that, another thing we can expect is Avalon LaFay's conclusion campaign. That's gonna be happening on July 10th. And for those of you who wonder why I know that so much, well, if you beat Lossbelt 6.2, they tell you that is locked until July 10th. So that's going to be when this part comes, and also where the final 2 banners are going to be coming out. That's right, 2 banners. There's 2 banners coming out. Now, before I continue, in the video for Clairvoyance EX, I do give people a spoiler warning because there is a servant that's coming up, but we're live right now. We're doing it live on as many communities as we can. So, my friends, do you want to see the servant that you'll be able to summon on July 10th / July 11th, 7/11? Just some yeses or nos. If it's a lot of no's, I won't do it. If it's a lot of yeses, we're gonna look at it. All right, we're doing it live. Yeah, we're doing it live. I'm seeing a lot of yeses. I see 1 no. Yes, yes, no, yes, 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 yes. Okay.
Daddy, I'm gonna choose yes.
Okay, thank you, honey. All right, so for those of you guys, I'm not gonna say the name of the servant. So you can go ahead and click off so you don't have to look. I'll tell you when it's okay to watch, but we have this new servant coming on July 10th, July 11th. You already know who it is. You've seen him in the chapter. You know what he's all about. Is he here to change things forever in FGO. This is gonna be the partner to Koyanskaya. Most people have even said, who should you roll for, this unit or Koyanskaya? They're both pretty good and they're both fantastic. Is that a raid I smell? It is. DLB Tippin, what's going on, my friend? Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Hope you had yourself a fantastic stream, my friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Love to see it. Community, let's go ahead and give it up for DLB Tippin. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How we're doing? We're going over all the things that are happening in the month of July, you know? All the things that are happening in the month of July, we gotta go over it, right? So we're going over it right now, and let me tell you, this server's gonna be very good. Now, should you roll for Koyanskaya or should you roll for this unit? They're gonna be back to back to back. They're literally it's gonna be rough, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's gonna be a rough couple weeks. So definitely be on the lookout here. My personal opinion, if you want to know for real what you want to roll for, if you can't afford to roll for both, look at your account. Koyanskaya specifically excels at making buster units do things they normally cannot do. So that is what, like farming, 3-turn farming, and getting full Noble Phantasm with 3-turn farm. Whereas this unit can do that, but they're not necessarily limited to just Buster. They do have a Buster up performance, but they actually increase the Noble Phantasm multiplier, the Noble Phantasm damage, and that is very good. Now their last skill is a little bit tricky to play around, as you will not be able to use that as often as you want. Again, without spoiling too much, essentially it takes your servant out of the fight after you use it. So more than likely you use this as like, okay, I want this servant to absolutely demolish your enemy. And that's what you're doing. So that's what that skill is used for. Also kind of sucks because Merlin does not play well with this unit. There's a lot of passive play here where if you have a Merlin on the field, they really just do not work together. They do not, you cannot have Merlin and this unit on the field without at least having some sacrifices there. So definitely keep that in mind. Bulletproof Kingdom, what's going on? Welcome. So let's go ahead and go back over here. I just gotta take a little peek. That's good. We can take a peek at that. All right. I kind of want to listen to Wrapped in Black. There we go. Cool. All right. So, definitely roll for the servant. You have a chance to get Fade Knight Gawain, Fade Knight Tristan, and regular Gawain and regular Tristan. But I'm going to move on to the next campaign. All right, guys, you can come back for those of you who had to look away. Morgan is back within a month of her last banner. Yeah, she's back. She's here again. So if you missed her the first time, there she is. She's gonna be here toward the end of the month because this is the second banner campaign for Lossbelt 6.3. So yeah, if you really wanted Morgan or you really like using the support Morgan, there you go. Right after Oberon. So yeah, I suck. Anyway, Koyanskaya, the Mystery Servant, and Morgan. There you go. Those are the banners that we had to expect, as well as half off a campaign of everything, as well as more limited time missions, which are super easy, as well as another lock-in bonus. So you get more apples, more of the Spirit Divine Stones or Leyline Stones, and that is going to be very good here. But that's not the last thing we got. We got the Nero Fest, guys! Nero Fest! Nero Fest, yeah! We have a chance for Nero Fest to come back. Now, I know I mentioned this in the June Clairvoyance EX video, but Grand Nero Fest still has a chance of happening. We have a lot of dead space between July 10th and the end of the month. So really, this is the perfect time for this to slot in, and leaving August the perfect time for the next summer event to start ramping up. On that note, I do believe tonight they'll probably leak a little bit about that. They'll leak a little bit about the summer event to get people hyped and coming back for August. But this is going to be good, especially if you just started playing the game recently. I'm not sure if you guys started playing the game recently, but if you have, or if it's been a while since you played, this is perfect. Like in the lottery, you're getting all of these gems, apples, mana prisons, pages, medals, heroes, proof, chains, and void dust, as well as experience, friend points, and QP. And that's in the first 10 boxes. After that, the only real difference is you're just not getting gold apples, but everything else is still there. So yeah, no, this is gonna be fantastic. Very good to farm. You have a chance to get through Divine Three-Legged Race back, which isn't bad. It's not terrible. I just think it's probably not as good as it is now because we have a lot of CEs that do something like this at a different level, but it is a 2000 attack stat CE. 20% Noble Phantasm damage is also not for nothing, and just the incidental guts is just there. So it's not bad. We have some better ones, but it's not bad for a free 5-star craft essence for sure. Let's see. What else we got going on? In the event shop itself, ooh, look at that. We got some eggs. Got some eggs in there, some more feathers, in case you needed more. We got on top of the crystals, as well as obviously the no more global foes. For silver, we had, looks like the love elixir that we just got, right? Just got that, as well as the horseshoes, gears, etc. Say hi, Chloe. Yep, And we got bronze medal for the bronze medal. We got, oh, the bells, small bells of absolutions and void dust. Very good. So we got a lot of good things in here that we can go ahead and get. Very fantastic, very good. Yeah, no, this is gonna be good for those who need QP. Definitely fantastic. And it's easy, my guys. It is so easy. You wanna show them the cute plushie? Yeah. You wanna, all right, hold on. Let me show them. Yeah.
It's adorable.
Yeah, you want to know who that is?
What?
This her name is Mash.
That's my favorite character.
It's your favorite character?
And
It's Mashu. Can you say Mashu?
Mashu.
Yeah, there you go. Well, you gotta take care of that, okay? Alright. Alrighty.
What's a pet name?
Huh? That's Foe. Foe. Let's see here. Let's go back here. Alright, we're back. So apparently we're getting more great and super success, which is great, fantastic. If you already got the costume for Nero, you'll be getting a rare mana prism. So very nice there. And let's look at this here for the tournaments, exhibition. No. Oh yeah, no, another chance to get Brynhilder, Umucaster, and Estrella. So fantastic there, honestly. If you like Umucaster but didn't get her in the GSSR, she's here. Bryn was on the first banner, very good. And Estrella is just a fantastic arch crit ruler, arch crit monster. Still having trouble deciding what banner to do, especially someone who managed to get Castoria and Morgan as SSRs. Well, you could get them again if you really want to, but if you're trying to leverage them, I would say probably banner number 11. If I were to go back to like, hold on. There we go.
Please.
Let's see.
Dad?
If I were to go back here and then go to Lucky Bag Summoning, I would suggest this one for you.
Oh.
And the reason why I suggest that is because you have a lot of your arts, and a lot of your Buster units are in here. You got Ibuki for Buster, you got Muramasa for arts. You got Himiko for Buster, you got Kiara for arts. You got Tamlin and Lancelot, which you go arts and Buster. And then they're just good units like Van Gogh and Ashiodoma, which adds to your value of your account. Van Gogh is very good, even though her gimmick is like a little difficult at first. Not difficult, but you just gotta actually think about the skills you use and when you use them. And you also just can't bring her to every single fight. You just won't be able to do that. Ashiodoma works very good if you have a lot of quick servants, and especially if you have a lot of evil servant and chaotic servants, because he buffs those specifically, and he does damage himself. So honestly, this might be the banner itself. You need Lancelot or Muramasa so badly. I feel that. Honestly, this banner scares me, right? Because I don't have a lot of units on here. So if I were going for units I didn't have, this would be good.
And
but
Daddy's merch.
I'm not selling that, but thank you. When I do have merch, I'll show you, okay? Okay? Yes, that is an X. Like, if I get Kiara or Abigail, I'm not gonna be happy. I'm straight up, I'm not gonna be happy with that. I don't want either one of these. It's really bad. I don't really care for Muramasa. Guys, I kind of just want this. Even though I have Morgan, I have Castoria, I have Tyra, I have Karen, I don't have Miss Crane.
Like a wet one, like a wet one.
I would like all of these, just MP2, just the MP2, you know, it's fine, MP2. That'd be fine, right? But then we got banner number 8.
Banner number 8.
Banner number 8 is good, guys.
Please.
Banner number 8 is really good. Arjuna Alter, Reigns, Murasaki Shikabu, and Kama. That's really good. That's really good. So, like, for me, I don't have Arjuna Alter. Even though I have Morgan now, I don't have Arjuna Alter. Kama, I already have MP2. Reigns I already have. And I don't have Murasaki Shiki. So like, this for me, personally, this would be like if I just want Arjuna altered, I want to roll the combo. Yes, this is a keychain, yes.
And it doesn't actually like your friend.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you want Roma, so this is the banner you want then. You want banner number 9 with Astolfo, Grand Lancer Roma, Sei Shonen, and Super Orion. This is scary to me. Only because to me, there's only 2 really good units and 2 units that if they're your waifu or a Spondo, that you will roll for.
Merch.
My merch isn't out yet.
Custom merch.
When I get merch, then we can talk about it.
I want to get
It's not ready yet. It's almost ready, but not yet. Hey, thank you so much for the super chat, Alex. Appreciate it. Arigato. Can you say thank you?
Thank you.
Thank you for the super chat. Say it.
Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, thank you. What tenders did the banner drop? EST.
And I
So
want to go get Breeze merch.
So what we have found out is that this maintenance is gonna be 5 hours long, and the maintenance is gonna start right after the stream is over.
Yeah.
The stream's probably gonna last like an hour to an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. So midnight EST to 5 a.m. EST.
Yeah.
So unless you're on the Pacific side, you're gonna probably be doing your rolls in the morning instead of late at night. I want to do my rolls tonight, but I can't stream too long. I gotta put them to bed. I gotta work in the morning. So I probably will stream my rolls tomorrow. My GSR rolls and my Konyanskaya rolls. And then you probably expect a video upload on Tuesday. Yeah, no, I know, Chow. It kind of sucks, but you know, it is. For those of you who want Scotty, I believe it is this banner. This banner also scares me. Ivan the Terrible, Semirama, Skyhawk Scotty, Amucaster, and Rider Made Alter. Again, like for me, this one is scary. If you want Scotty, that's 1 out of 5 chance, and you can lose really bad. Semiramis is just not that good. I know you can make her good, but as I've stated many times before, if there's a unit that you really like, you can make them good if you want.
Yeah.
You like, so there are just some that are objectively better than others, though. And unfortunately, Semiramis still has an outdated kit where she needs to have crit storage in order to do certain things. And Moriarty had that same problem, but they took it off of Moriarty. Semiramis still has it. So, and then on top of that, like her damage that she does, because she's an assassin, she doesn't have enough like modifiers to do a lot of damage. So if you want to make her work, you're gonna need to like have Konyanskaya, have Himiko, have Merlin. You need a lot to make her work. So don't get me wrong, Semiramis is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I would say more things. Yeah, cute. I would say more things, but my daughters are in the room. But I can't really say that would be really worth it here when you have other banners like banner number 11 is really strong -2 units. Banner number 12, almost every unit there is 10 out of 10. Banner number 10, we didn't even talk about this one. Voyager's Bishtar, Berserker Musashi, Rider Adventure Lily, Yang Wei-Fei, Ruler Artoria. This is good. This is a good banner. Like, you got your arts covered. Voyager got your quick. Like, even Ruler Artoria gets better with Konyanskaya. You can actually buster farm with Ruler Artoria and Konyanskaya. So like, this is really good. These last 3 banners are just straight fire. These are all just really good. Now I will say, if you are a newer player and you're missing a lot of the staples, a lot of the classics, I will say that 1, 2, 3, and 4 are good banners because these are the people that are the staples of the game. Gilgamesh, Nero Bride, Okita, Skahawk. Like, these are units that you see often that people say, hey, you need this unit. So like, really good. Number 2, Shalter, Raiko, Kintoki, Emendantes, Amakusa, Shuten, Iskandar, MHX, and even though some of them are not as good anymore, like to me, Raiko and Iskandar really suffer here. MHX is a lot better now that they buffed him a lot, but I mean, she still is. There are better assassins. But like Jolter, Edmund Dante, Tintoki, Amakusa has its uses for stripping buffs, all buffs, off the opponent before damage, which is great. And then him being a ruler means he takes neutral damage. Not bad. And then Shu can also get a buff where she actually becomes a somewhat decent arch farmer. So like, it's not bad. I feel like this one is stronger than this one. And I feel like this is weaker than banner number 3. With Musashi, Ishtar, Proto-Arthur, Squirtoria, Moriarty, Tama Lancer. Tama Lancer gets a buff that makes the one skill that gave her demerits no longer have demerits, so it's just good. So like, I have no complaints with Tama Lancer now. Proto-Arthur is not as good as Artoria or not as good as Musashi. But in certain niches with large enemies, he does excel. But then again, we have Musashi just good at everything. Same with Ishtar. Same with Squirtoria, especially if you love arts. This is arts looping arts Squirtoria or Archer Artoria. And she functions so well, even without a Caster Artoria. Add in a Caster Artoria and watch how she just loops forever. Insane. Pure insanity. Oh man, it's gonna be a good time. Let's see, I got, All right, cool. So guys, let's go ahead and take a peek and see exactly what's happening. I know, we're in the middle of this, but I wanted to have a guest with us. Let's see if he picks up though. I'm not sure if he'll pick up. Let's see if he does. He might.
Drum roll, please.
Drum roll, please. Gonna drum roll it?
Drum roll, please.
Hello, K-Droth. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. You all right,
I see
man?
we have another co-star, don't we?
Yeah. Can you say your name, baby?
My name's Chloe.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Chloe.
Yeah, it's Mr. K-Droth. He says hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. It is the one and only K-Droth, guys.
Mm-hmm.
How's it going?
I'm doing pretty good. I was just talking with chat. We had just finished reading a Florida man story that I will not recant.
Oh my God. I'm gonna have to look back on the VOD for that one.
Yeah. Maybe a little later.
Yeah, no, for sure. I was actually just going over some of the stuff that's coming up for the anniversary. Normally I have like a Clairvoyance EX video out by now, but a lot of family stuff came up, so I was like, I'll just go over it live. You'll get the video version of it later, but you know. Yep. I the one thing that I noticed is that there's a lot of things in that anniversary that we already have. Like there's at least 3 things.
We have a lot of the quality of life, basically.
So I'm wondering if they're gonna try and push for more quality of life, or if we'll just have less steps in the campaign overall.
I don't know, because they've always done the 10, and so I get the feeling they're gonna rob the future again.
Yep.
And they're gonna bring some stuff forward, but yeah, I think it's gonna get difficult because it's like, how much do they want to?
Right, exactly. What do you bring over? You know, like they're gonna push forward Mighty Chain like early. That'd be insane. Like,
I think Mighty Chain's safe, right? Because the only thing it really changes is carding power, and I don't know that that's gonna like make or break the game. Right. But I think a big one that I keep hearing people ask for is blue apples, and I'm like, I don't know that the devs are going to give it to us. I get the feeling that they're going to try to keep it separate, basically.
Man, if they gave us blue apples this early, my goodness, that'd be insane.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that obviously want it, but I don't know that they're gonna do it, because I think the devs realize that I think that's why we have the storm pods on JP. Right. It's because the devs, I think, have noticed that, hey, this is like kind of stopping people from playing the game as much. Like they just log in, make their blue apples, log out, don't play the rest of that day.
Yeah, this one actually gives them reasons to actually like do something with all those. Well, like, it's good quality of life for sure, but like, what are you gonna do with all that extra?
Right.
I mean, I guess it is pretty good too, though, if they're adding more of the interludes and stuff. Not everyone on NA is as caught up as JP are when they introduce blue apples. And where is blue apples on the fandom website?
It is from the 25 million downloads campaign.
Oh, 25 million downloads, huh?
At least if I remember correctly, I think it's that. I think it's May of next year.
Let me double check and hide this for some of our viewers.
Yep.
That are not. Let's see.
I'll be amazed at myself if I called that one right.
Man, if you call that's gonna be pretty good. But I don't know, you're pretty good at it. Let's see.
I get asked about that stuff a lot. Normally, I can recant it, but there's so much stuff to keep track of in my brain.
They've done a lot of this stuff too that showed up here, like all the items showing up on one screen and the quest clear. A lot of the full screen MPs I know are coming through. Back up, Mashu. Thank you. New AP item. It is. You got it right. Exactly. You got it right in one.
Good lord.
Look at you. Look at you, Mr. Streamer. But yeah, guys, if you take a look here, called the Bronze Sapling. Essentially, it takes any extra AP you have, and what you can make three blue apples a day.
And then 100.
Yeah. So it's like. It's almost like the condensed resin from Genshin.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Okay.
So it's one of those deals where I think you could potentially make more. It's just like you only have up to 140 AP at a time, so you can only make 3 because it's 120 AP.
Right,
but so you
exactly.
can make like 6 in a day or something like that, maybe even 7.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's pretty good, honestly.
The big thing is you still want to make sure that you do your like 3 runs a day because that gets you the mana prisms and the tickets now as well. So you get the material tickets. So you don't want to do nothing that day.
Right.
You just want to like find the time to like kind of what I do a lot of the times in the morning. I'll make blue apples, and then at night I'll be on stream or something like that, and I'll end up playing the game. So
right, exactly.
It allows me to bank some so that I still have apples for the future for farming whenever there's like. How I've tried to approach it is if there's no like half cost or no like hunting quests or something like that, something that I really think is lucrative, I end up making blue apples or even an event. If there's an event going on, I'm not going to make blue apples. But if there's nothing going on, if you're in a true dead period, then make blue apples and wait for there to be an event that's like good for you to spend AP on.
Exactly. Agreed. It works out, especially in those cases. Did you touch on the fact that we'll probably be getting our 2,200 day anniversary courts?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, because it's coming up on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's it's been very interesting to keep track of because I've seen a lot of people asking about like how much quartz are you gonna get, and I have honestly kept dodging this question with chat.
Yeah,
mostly because it's really difficult to guesstimate how much you're gonna get.
Exactly. We don't know what they're gonna like put certain what is it? Like how they're gonna handle the fact 4th of July. Are they gonna do something for that?
Right.
Are they going to combine that plus the anniversary? And then I know JP has like a certain amount. They get like 150 something Saint course, but that was like 2 different campaigns kind of combined. So it's almost hard to judge. I mean, we'll find out in like an hour. We'll find like an hour it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I just think honestly, just people just need to wait. Like, just take the course when they come. They'll obviously give us something.
I think it's everyone's apprehensive and they're trying to calculate how much they're going to have for Clean Sky and Oberon, and they're trying to make sure that they have enough. And it's like, it's difficult to answer because so much of it's tied up into the actual like milestones.
Exactly.
And so depending on how much you've done, you might get more, you might get less.
Exactly. Very, very true in that regard. I'm trying to load up my account now to get ready. I'm probably going to do my rolls tomorrow.
I don't think we're going to have it because there's the maintenance notice tonight. So I get the feeling that it's going to end live stream and then
go into maintenance.
Then we got to do it tomorrow.
Yeah, like I'm thinking, and maintenance ends at like 5 a.m. Eastern. So like it's early. I'm not going to wake up early for that. I'm just going to do my stream normal. Yeah,
that's what I said too. Is if it's not available, I'm just gonna punt till tomorrow and do it during my normal time.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
right. Some of us are old.
Man, I'm right. Like, I joined another like newer content creator server, and then they have like a little intro section. It was like, oh yeah, say how old you are. It was like 19, 22, 18, 25, 23, and I'm like, 33.
How do you do, fellow college students?
It's just like, man, like I'm officially in the adult side. That's so weird.
Yep.
Ah, man, I was trying to think. There was another thing I could probably push forward. Oh yeah, giving 5 items per
With the ticket.
Yeah, with the ticket instead of 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that'd be really nice. And especially too, as we've already had like appends and stuff early, I think that's okay, right? Like I don't think that's gonna break things because they've already been trying to give us some of the like LB6 mats and stuff ahead of time.
Yep,
So
pure prisms way earlier. Do you think they'll give? I don't think they'll do this. This actually just came up. Do you think they'll give the fact of leveling up servants like early? Like, oh hey, you get quartz for leveling up all your servants to Final Ascension. I was like, I don't think they're gonna do that this early.
they could. I think the problem with a lot of that stuff is it kind of comes tied in with like either an anniversary of another download campaign. And
right,
so
exactly.
The question is always, is it something that's kind of free that they can free up from that and bring it forward? Or did it come out at a time where it was sort of timely for it to be a thing?
Right, exactly.
And I said that about like appends and the coin system, and they still brought that to us early. I said that about pity too, and they still brought that early. So it's possible. You're not going to hear me say no, they can't, but I'm going to say I think the only thing that I'm pretty much a no, they can't right now on is Grail casting.
Yeah, that's
it's
tied
locked behind
to story.
Tunguska.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think if it's actually tied behind, you have to be this far to complete this. You have to have done this to get it. You're probably not going to see it. Same thing with the Neo plug suit, because it's
that as much as we want that, because we've seen it now. It's like it took us a while. That was a story relevant thing. That's the reason why we got that. So
yep.
Oh man, it's exciting though. Like it's good to see people excited about FGO again. I'm sure you've noticed, but a lot of like the FGO videos I've been putting out these past couple weeks, like people are like checking.
Yeah, I saw your
out.
message. I'm sorry, I forgot to respond to it. It's there's like every single year we almost go through a like up and down type of thing, and it's always peaking right here at anniversary. So I anticipated this, but it still feels really good because I think there's been a lot of negativity in the community over like some of the doldrums that we've been through where there just wasn't a lot of content. So and that's something I've told chat before too, is like I think there's a point where I'm gonna say, hey, sorry, I don't really want to talk about this anymore, because like certain subjects just keep getting brought up like every stream, and you're like, I don't know. I don't have the answer. The devs don't tell us, right? Like,
yeah, they don't really communicate.
We can
as
only
much.
hypothesize, and it becomes difficult for us to not become negative on the game and stuff like that when you've got so much of the community that just wants answers, and it's like, I wish I could provide those answers. I can't.
Yeah, all we can do is like guesstimate the best that we can on what's happening. Like.
But yeah, so it's really nice to like I said, we almost have a good problem of like, oh god, there's too much content. How do I handle all of this?
Right, exactly. There's a lot of stuff. What can we do?
Yeah.
Oh man, but I still think it's just nice. You know, people are talking about the game again. I've seen quite a lot of like newer players picking up the game. Just cause like I think someone joined the Discord, they started streaming their progress. It's like, yeah, like I just figured I'd jump into Fate, and then they led me to FGO, and now I'm here, and I'm like, oh well,
yeah,
good.
Look, I know everyone and their brother seems to really find Gigix videos funny, but I kind of hate them from the standpoint that he makes Fate seem so hard to get into.
It's not
and
that
I'm like,
hard.
It's not. And here's the basic premise of it is just like, yeah, it's a bunch of mages getting together and forming a battle royale with heroic spirits that they summon throughout history. That's it. That's all you got to explain.
Boom.
And it's like, if you know that, you probably have the premise of like every single one of the Fate shows. And then some of them have their unique twists and spins where that's not always the case. But it's like, that's all you need to know to understand Fate, to be able to get into Fate.
Agreed. I 100% agree with that. It's people are too much Debbie Downers on stuff like that. I think it was a meme going on now where someone like riffed off of Gigok's video and trying to explain like the saber faces on TikTok, and I'm like,
oh,
bro.
I think I saw that.
And I'm like, it's not that bad when you think about it. You really make it as more complicated than it needs to be. Like, first of all, gender bending people from history isn't even a new thing anymore.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah,
people gender bend a lot.
Popularized it, and then since there, it's just taken off for everything. the memes are too popular. Yeah, but I think at that point, Shadow, that there's at least like some level of responsibility that you have to have. You have to realize that you're giving that connotation.
Yeah.
And so I understand like he made it just to be funny, right? Like I just, man, it's really sad because I see that as a like popularized conception out there when you're talking with non-Fate people.
Right. And I mean, to be fair, like a lot of what his explanation were, they weren't too off the mark. I don't know. I think people just took that video too seriously too. Like, some people would say, "Oh, you didn't go into enough detail." And I'm like, he did a decent job of summarizing all the extra stuff that you don't really need to know about. Like, you don't need to know about Akasha. You don't need to know that. You can if you want. Hello there.
That's the beauty of having a well-developed IP is there's so much extra like stuff that you can dive into and just sink your teeth into and have fun with it. But you don't need to understand it to be able to enjoy the basic premise of the show.
Exactly.
And someone in my chat saying that Gigix's video is what ironically got them into Fate, and I'm like, that's good. At least for probably enough persons that it scared off, and it seemingly has gotten some to actually try it out.
Right. I mean, especially because like with Trash Taste being as big as it is now, like people are gonna go to Gigok's channel, they're gonna see all his old videos, they're gonna see the saber face, like Like, I don't know what got you into Fate, but I remember very clearly, and I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna show my age with this. When I was walking into FYE in the mall, and then I saw in the anime section, it's like, man, what is this Fate Stay Night? I really like this blonde hair girl. Like she and then like, I think I was in Puerto Rico, waiting for my ex to get out of school, and I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna watch it. And I'm like, why haven't I watched this sooner? What do you mean?
I think, and I've talked about this before too, Fate has a like just really cool basic premise that speaks to a lot of people, right? Because it's like it's a omnipotent wish granting device, right? So it's like everyone's like, oh man, that's really cool. Imagine what I could do with the Holy Grail. And the fact that it just not only pulls in like historical tropes, but then also like magic and functionally superpowers and stuff like that, I think works really well for them.
Right, exactly. It's something like, and then on top of that, we go into heroes. My favorite part is when we get people from different countries pitching ideas for servants of their local like lore, their mythos, their history, and I'm like, that would be so cool. Like for the Philippines, I heard stuff from Brazil. Because I'm not sure about you, like Philippines is almost like my second highest like demographic behind like it's like America, Canada.
I think there's a lot of places that Fate is popular in around the world, and it has a tendency to be obviously the like Asian countries and stuff like that. But I think with the Philippines, they're close enough to Japan and China that they get a lot of influence from that, but they're also English speaking and Spanish speaking, so they get a lot of influence from that side of things too.
Right. Exactly. Plus, I mean, it's just a good IP. That's kind of why I was saying, like, yes, that's Sonic. But yes, no, they're not gonna run out of Fate stuff because literally they've attached history to their IP. So as long as there's historical things they haven't touched, and then not to mention they could just genderbend something or say, oh, this is from the Servant verse, or oh, this is on the Moon Cell. Like, they can make Fate forever. Honestly,
and well, that's my favorite. Is they always go like, "Oh, Fate's like running out of ideas. FGO's running out of ideas." I'm like, they really shouldn't be. If they're running out of ideas, they're just not creative. Like,
exactly.
There's plenty of other people they can still tap that are big names in history that they haven't touched.
Man, it's gonna be wild. I cannot wait. Hello, Chloe.
Let's go Brazil.
Honestly,
for me, it was Saber that got me into Fate.
Yes. No, that whole thing, like Fate Stay Night, the Dean anime was it for me. And I know people will probably like, they'll diss the Dean anime. The Dean anime sets up a lot of the
talking
basic.
about that before this.
Yeah, oh cool. So you know then, it sets up the basic of everything that's in other Fate media. Like, if you just go in watching Fate Zero or go in watching Fate Unlimited Blade Works, they don't tell you stuff because they assume you saw Dean, and they explained that in Dean. So like, it's worth the watch. I get it. It's like old 2000. You okay, baby? Yeah, don't stand on the chair, okay? All right, I get it's old 2000s anime, but it's not that bad.
Speaking of anime, did you watch Strange Fake yet?
I didn't watch it yet. I've heard nothing but good things. I've seen a little bit of the animated clips, but I definitely going to be.
You're going to get hounded until you watch it.
Oh,
so.
I'm probably going to watch it after all this, since the game's going to go down
like 20 times. So.
Yeah, I'm making a video on it 100%.
Yeah, it's good. I really liked it. There were a couple moments where the animation was not like maybe totally like amazing, but it's like it's not a big deal, and the fights are where all the budget got spent. So
yeah, of course you got to do that though. Anyway, that's people care about the fights. They keep bringing up Ufotable's fights, so like you got that's a large shoes to fill.
So I don't know if you knew this, but it's A1 Pictures is who's doing it.
Okay.
And it's Mappa and Studio Wit as well.
What?
Yes.
Oh god, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be godly. Yes. I didn't know Mappa was involved. That's
what I was surprised to hear. Is that like it almost looks like they couldn't get UFO Table, and they just went like, okay, fine, we're gonna get all the best people that we can get otherwise.
Yeah, no, look, it looks good. I can't wait to talk about it because it's gonna be fun. Like, I might even try to dig into the manga, dig into the light novel or whatever, just so
I've read a little bit of the light novel. It makes me want to read it more, but then I'm just gonna be like, man, I'm just spoiling myself.
Right, at the same time, and then it's that whole thing, oh, well, they didn't do that in the light novel. And it's like, oh, it kind of ruins it a little bit for you. But I'm still excited. This is a good time for Fate. I mean, and for those of you saying like A1 Pictures, you gotta remember, like, Aniplex is in charge of like Fate Grand Order right now.
Yeah.
So of course they're gonna give A1 Pictures that. I was talking about this earlier though, and obviously I think you would agree with me. If they had to make another Fate like anime in FGO, it's gotta be Lossbelt 6, right? It just gotta be, right? As an anime.
Honestly, I want them to do all the Lossbelts.
I mean, yeah, if they could do all of them, that'd be great.
I think that's the mistake they made with FGO is they just like tried to jump to Babylonian Camelot.
Yeah,
and so, like,
with
they didn't
no
do a good
context,
job setting it up, and like I get the budgetary reasons is why they did it, but I'm just like, man, if you just actually turn all of this into animes, you have infinite anime works. You could do an anime like every freaking season.
You could do an anime every season about every one of the things, and people who want to like, hey, I don't care about reading the story, even though I highly suggest you do it. But some people actually just like it for the gameplay. They could just watch the anime and get, oh, I understand now. Because like, the funny thing is too, I think I was in Sun Jupiter is a VTuber friend of mine. I was in her Twitch stream. She brought up FGO, and all of a sudden she's like, hey, whatever happened to that Solomon movie that's supposed to be coming out? Like, oh, it's out. It's out? Which turned into like a watch party. And then like people's like, oh, I've never seen Fate Grand Order. Yet every time a survey came out, oh, that's Nightingale. Oh, that's this survey. So like,
because I think everyone's seen the art of them, right?
Yeah,
like,
they've seen the art.
A lot of the art is what made it super popular, and and it just became so pervasive in anime and internet culture, and then people never really looked into it. They never really understood. They just thought it was someone from Fate, right? And I think getting to actually see that developed into a movie, it works.
Hey girls, can you settle down, okay? You'll be going to bed in an hour anyway, all right?
I'm gonna show them my game.
You want to show them your game? Yeah. What game are you playing? You want to tell them? Scarlet. Pokemon Scarlet.
How
many badges you got?
I beat the other Pokemon.
You beat the one with the green hair.
And the water type.
And the water type.
Ooh.
And the white team.
And the red team.
White team.
The white team.
Like, the white team, like...
Oh, Team Star. Yeah, you're doing a good job.
And also, I got, like the star, I have, like,
Yeah? She's like, I gotta go check now. Right here, it says it right here. So you have 3 badges. You've beaten 3 Titan Pokemon, and you're still gonna take on the Star, Team Star.
Yeah,
But yeah, keep going. You're doing a good job.
I beat all of them, but not all of them.
Well, yeah, that's because you started last year. Yeah, you beat all of them. She just started a month ago.
I beat this one last time. Look, I did.
Yeah, I know. It's good. Yeah, I'm training Pokemon trainers. It's
Oh, yeah?
yes, I'm talking about you.
No, that's fine.
Oh, yeah? I was... my more's like super low, because my more's like can fly, climb, swim, and jump.
Good job.
Mine?
Hey, baby.
Mine?
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. You gotta sit down. You gotta go in the room, okay? You too. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You
Yes.
don't let them play FGO?
Man, they technically kind of do.
Right?
They technically kind of do already, because early on I would have them as babies, like all right, let me get baby luck. And like roll for me. Chloe actually rolled Merlin for me.
Here, farm the lotto for me.
Oh man, dude. Honestly, they probably do it though. They're like, okay, buttons. It's funny too, because they're like, Dad, when we get older, we want to be streamers like you. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
You did your homework, and now it's lotto time.
Yep.
Now it's time to do the lotto. Now it's time for your other homework.
Oh no, see, it's not child labor because you're not paying them.
I mean, look, I've seen families that own businesses do the same thing. They're like, hey, yo, like, man the station for me. You can get your game from downstairs.
It's a game. It's fun.
It's okay.
It's relaxation.
Tell her I gave you permission. Right, exactly. Look, it's relaxing.
CM Architect Hofson sends praises to
Cat,
the
you
land.
seeing it? Oh no, he's hearing it. He doesn't have to see it. He's hearing it.
I don't have to see it.
He imagines. How your doggos doing, man?
They're sleeping. Although, I was gonna say people were setting off fireworks earlier, so they're sitting up right now, and I get the feeling it's because they hear it. They don't like the fireworks.
Yeah, no, I understand.
I'm gonna show you my.
I understand. Nope, you're gonna sit down, or you're gonna be in your room. Thank you.
Would you say the same about Genshin's artifact grind? Sure. Yeah. Fun. Entertainment.
I don't know about that one. Genshin's artifact grind, you can miss me with that. Like, at least with Honkai Star Rail, it's a turn-based RPG. I could just hit the auto button.
Right. Yeah, and I think that was always one of my big gripes with Genshin, is just that yeah, I mean, you could potentially hit pause and stuff, but stuff's still happening. Like,
right. It's a live game, so like you can still get attacked. And that's kind of what I don't like about like those type of games where it's like, oh, where there's no pause at all. I can't do that. What if my dad comes over? What if I get a phone call? I'm screwed.
Maintenance in 32? I don't think it goes down for maintenance just
No,
yet.
it's not gonna go for maintenance yet. They're probably gonna do it like right after the stream. If stream's probably gonna be like what, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours.
Probably. What was the panel? Let me see. Because I had it pulled up here earlier. It says it's 7 p.m. to 8:20, so it's about an hour and a half. Is what it's supposed to be.
In 2 hours and 30 minutes, probably. Yeah, probably. Honestly, it's exciting time. A lot of people was worried though that I quit because hey, you haven't been making that many fake Grand Order videos, and it was like I just needed to take a break because I already knew once this time hit, I wasn't gonna stop playing FGO for a while, and I didn't want to play the game when I hated it, or I played it to the point of hating it.
Yeah. I think Burnout is a thing, and like I kind of like, you've seen me. I've been trying to do like daily videos and stuff, and I can do that for an extent, but I am gonna run out of content. There's a point where it's like I've covered everything, and I'm gonna have to do something else. Like it is what it is.
It's kind of it's kind of hard to do daily content with this game. Like
it is.
Because
especially when the game is not giving you content to cover.
Right, because once you cover it, it's like that's it now. Now the only way you can like really do content is like Xnaya, where it's like, oh, new server comes out, let's get it, let's see the other animations, let's see what the skills do. Can they do this?
My approach to that has been I'm never gonna beat those people to the punch.
Nope.
I'm not up at 4 a.m.
Nope.
Right? Like so, it's one of those deals where it's like when all that matters for the algorithm is speed. It's nothing I can do about that, right?
Nope.
So instead, I just take the choice of I'm just going to be the most informative and like
You're in long form.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Essentially, I mean, for me, I just like, you know what? I'm just gonna put the videos up and just say my opinion on it, and then people want to hear it, they can hear it.
Exactly.
I had to battle that though, because like honestly, I was beating myself up about not being able to like, you know, catch up like to other people, or feeling the need to catch up.
And I think that's the important thing is don't compare.
Yeah,
Like it sucks, but it's like
man.
you will drive yourself insane the more you compare. And it's like just focus on what you want to do. And if people want to be negative, like I've had people that have sit there, and since I've gone to the more daily format and done less like edited and scripted type of stuff, that people are like, oh, your content's not as good anymore. And I'm like, I don't know, the advice I'm giving is still the exact same. I'm just doing it a lot more off the cuff, a lot more regular.
Yeah, that's
so
wild.
It's like, yeah, and I'm like, if people want to think that, they can think that, but I'm like, it's not like my mentality as to the advice I give hasn't changed. I think the only big change I've had in mentality lately is in the past couple of months, now that we've gotten a lot more data on plus content on JP, I've started taking the approach of like, yeah, plus doesn't matter that much. You guys can still just do plus and don't have to worry about it.
Yeah,
if you can't do a plus perfectly in 3 turns, just step down and do the other one in 3 turns.
Right. I feel like, and I always get like kind of like, I'm getting some pushback from this nowadays.
Yeah.
But I feel like this game, you don't need to do the super duper hard content, but I feel like there's like a subsection of people where it's like, well, if you don't have this server that MP this with this sort of like level cap, you're not going to be able to do this. And it's like, at this point, it's a whales game. Like the whales can do the 90++, like 90+ if you're lucky, but you know, that's just kind of like the rich get richer at that point.
Yeah, and I think a big reason that they've gone the route of like plus is to kind of justify that. I think they put Oberon in the game and they realized how much they messed up with him. Again. And they realized that he dramatically scaled the damage capability of units on top of being a 70% charger. So I think they went like, oh no, we overstepped with this. And now the lid is blown off on all of our units. And it's almost like when they put Merlin in the game, here comes break bars. I think that's kind of what they did. It's like, here's 90++ so that you have a reason to have higher MP levels. Because I think that was kind of my mentality when Oberon came out. I'm like, guys, you don't need more than NP1 now. Like, just run around with NP1.
Honestly, yeah.
Throw an Oberon with it and destroy it.
Yeah, honestly, that's really all you need. I don't like it when people say, oh, this unit is really good because they're good for a challenge quest. And it's like, that's...
Yeah, I've dealt with that for years. Is like a lot of the tier lists and stuff that people do. This is where my apprehension on tier lists comes from. And I feel like sometimes I need to clarify it to people. Is like tier lists are always in the eye of the beholder. They're always you get out of it what you get out of it, and people can use it for good or people can use it stupidly. And I've seen people make some really bad statements with tier lists over time, and I'll give you an example of this. App Media, one of the tier lists that people consider to be cream of the crop.
Not App Media.
And I've watched App Media go like basically the sentiment of, hey, Nero Caster, terrible for challenge quests. And the justification that they said for this is she does not perform well when her skills are on cooldown.
That's because she's a farming unit.
Well, no unit performs well when the skills are on cooldown.
Excuse me? Like, Oberon is really good when his skills are on property. You play Super Orion with his skills not active and on cooldown, he's like, he does a lot, but nowhere near like the 1 million damage he can get.
Right.
So, I also remember when Scotty came out, how all the quick servers like jumped up in the tier list because of Scotty.
And that's where you realize it's like, okay, hold on. Like, I understand that would cost shit, right? But I watched them take units, like, again, Dante's went from like one of the worst ones to one of the best.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did she get something?
Her what's that legendary moth? She has a Volcarona now. Larvis has a Volcarona.
Yes, my little book.
She's been training that thing for a while, so.
But
yes.
but yeah, like I watched them take Dante's from the worst rated SSR to the best, and it's like, obviously Dante's did jump up a lot there, but it's like, okay, hold on, there's something wrong with your evaluation if that can happen.
Right.
Like,
it's just like, at least to me, when we've always done tier lists, we try to look at the unit by themselves, what they're good at, what they excel at. And we'll always say, like, look, we value farming first because majority of the time,
and I think that's okay.
As
long as you're making, like, hey, this is the point of this tier list a lot more clear, then at least you can say stuff like that, especially if you're sitting down and explaining it a lot more. I think the problem is everyone wants to rate everything, like, completely within a vacuum in all circumstances, and I'm like,
you can't do that.
You can't really do that.
No, because some servers are better in some situations versus others.
Exactly, and that's what I always try to tell people is like, look, I totally understand why people want to do that, but this is a single player game. Every single node is different, so it's hard to make blanket statements about like this unit is better than the other, because in a lot of those cases, Unit A has a niche and Unit B has a different niche, and depending on which one's in play, one of them might be better than the other.
Yep, exactly. Especially who you're fighting, what you're fighting against. Are you doing your daily farming stuff, or are you in an event? So we try to like say like, at least for me, like the best of the best is a unit that you can use in the most scenarios. Like you can use them in almost any scenario, and I was like, okay, that's the best, which isn't that many. Or they do their job so well that it's like, oh my goodness, why am I fighting Okita? I'm so mad. Oh no, I gotta fight my wife. No.
Oh no.
I know. Oh no.
Listen, how I always do this is I pull the plug on my capture card and I ask my waifu to go away.
I'm just gonna have to. We can't look, chat. We can't look. We can't look at this. Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep. All right, we're back.
What are their fake games on PC? Is it just Extella?
Soon to be
Extella
fake Samurai
and,
Remnant.
Yeah, soon to be Samurai Remnant. Oh, okay, technically not a fate game, but Melty Blood. But yeah, it's not really a lot. That's the issue.
Which I feel like they're squandering their IP a little bit. I feel like they could try to branch out, but they just, it's like, nope, we'll just make fake Grand Order. Which sure, you can make fake Grand Order, but like, you could like, you have so many good characters. Why don't we explore the world? Which is why like I want to support Fate Samurai Remnant, because it's like, that's a different game. You're taking a chance on it. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. I wish you wouldn't come out right around some AAA games. The timing is really bad.
At least it's after that. I was cheering because Baldur's Gate just announced it's coming out like a month earlier for PC, and I was like, yes, it's getting away from September.
Yeah, it's in August. I was like, oh, thank goodness.
In August.
Yeah, like I'll take it, please.
Yeah. It's like that whole 2-month, 3-month period right there. I think it's like you got Baldur's Gate 3, which is one that's been in early access. Everyone's been waiting on to finally finish. You got Armored Core coming out like late August. I know Starfield. That's the big one that I'm waiting on because I just love the Bethesda games. Like obviously I didn't love 76, but outside of that, I have a tendency to love Bethesda games because I just enjoy diving into the open world aspect and the modding. But
Starfield's really scratching like a Mass Effect itch that I've been missing.
And chat knows I'll go for hours talking about it, but like I know we're not supposed to sit there and be like, oh, the mods are what's going to be really like awesome and save it, but I'm also sitting here thinking like, man, that's just going to be like so many like sci-fi and space fans' dreams, because it's like you're gonna be able to take like the Normandy from Mass Effect, the Millennium Falcon, like people are just gonna mod all of that stuff in from their favorite IP and just like go to town with it.
Yeah. Exactly. It's gonna be a great time. I do think the one mistake they did was saying, "Oh yeah, no, we're just gonna go completely digital only. Physical copy will just be a code." And I'm like, well, I was literally gonna get an Xbox to experience
the collector's
this.
edition, but it's I think that you're gonna start to see more and more of them do that over time. Which I'll say this: it's at least nice if you do order something like the collector's edition, because from what I've heard, you're still gonna get the code. So it's like, at least then if you can't like go pick up the collector's edition right away day one, then you can still play. It's not like, I remember Bob was telling me he ordered the collector's edition for Tears of the Kingdom, and he couldn't play for the first week because he couldn't go pick it up. And it's like,
sucks.
oh man, that's so bad.
Yeah, that's lame.
So I honestly, if you're gonna do it digital, at least do it that way. At least give it to more people. But yeah, I think that's a concern that we're just getting into nowadays, is the whole sort of digital rights versus physical rights type of deal, where so many of these video game developers are just making stuff and they're doing it digitally, and then they shut down support for it after a couple of years and go, here's the remaster, buy this now too, and you're like, oh man, I'd rather just have the physical copy so that doesn't happen.
I mean, they've been like kind of inching toward this for a while, ever since like Xbox One, where they first were trying to do this, and then everyone picked fun of them at it, but now the rest of the companies, okay, so now let's try it, let's see if it works. I
did see news, apparently the new, obviously no one knows what it's going to be, no one knows the specs really, but I think someone was rumoring that out of the FTC exchange with Microsoft and the FTC, that they've been told that the new Switch is going to be apparently like 2K capable. It's going to be like on the level of like a PS4.
I knew it was coming, because it's like, all right, it's been a long time.
But they did, apparently a Nintendo executive did get out there and confirmed that regardless of whatever their next console is, that like it's going to use the whole like Nintendo Online system that they've been using. So that means like games that you've purchased will still roll forward. So
Which is great. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Like,
and I'm like, that's what everyone kind of wants. That's why so many people are like neck deep into PC gaming, because like with Steam and stuff like that, I just have the copy of it. I don't have to worry about like, oh no, I got a new computer, I don't lose all of my old stuff.
Exactly,
like, right. Install it on the new computer and keep going. There's another Switch? No, they haven't like confirmed yet.
This is all
there's
rumor
just
mill.
rumors circulating as to the next generation.
Let's see. People keep asking when is maintenance, so I'm just gonna go to the maintenance notes in the game, and we'll see here. July 2nd, 2100 Pacific. So for that is midnight Eastern Standard Time, and it is going down until July 3rd, 2 a.m. Pacific, which is 5 a.m. Eastern. So guys, it's gonna be down for a bit. So yeah, if you're hoping to roll like Coin and Sky right after stream, I'm sorry, you have to wait. You're gonna have to wait until the morning.
I sent you something.
Oh. Let's see. Oh, is it up?
Thank you, Avalon. No, not yet, but that's apparently where it's going to be live. I also have their Twitch channel pulled up.
Nice.
So,
cool.
Worst case scenario, we have to watch on Twitch, and chat, I will bite the bullet and pay the sub to not get ads if that's the case.
Oh man. I'm hoping it's on YouTube. I couldn't do the YouTube, I couldn't do the whole like, oh, we blocked ad blocker, and I've been on premium for like a year now. Because I watch videos, but I listen to it when I turn off my phone screen, like when I'm doing dishes or doing chores or helping the kids or whatever. And then plus I'm like, oh, well, I still help the creator out. Sick, cool. I just don't want to see ads. I just don't.
This has been great because Twitch has been trying to do the Twitch Turbo stuff and really pushing that, and they're trying to say, oh, it still supports the creators. I don't know if you've gone in and looked at it at all, but it does support the creators. You get the pennies to the dollar on the ad that they give you.
Oh my goodness.
So like, I don't know if you've done any of the the advertising incentive program that they've done on Twitch, but like that pays you tangible dollars, right? Like,
correct.
That's a nice system that they have. That's not included in this. So if someone has Twitch Turbo and they don't sub to you and they just use the Turbo, they're like, oh, well, this doesn't hurt you, the streamer, because you still get compensated. And it's like, yeah, but you don't get the sub. You just only get the minuscule pennies of advertising.
Yeah,
revenue. And I'm like,
that's butt cheeks.
Yeah. So I'm like, I totally understand Twitch Turbo, and it's like if you're someone that's watching on a lot of like streamer streams and stuff like that, then it makes perfect sense because you don't have to sub to everyone and all that. But
it's tough.
Yeah, I just liked how they tried to like push that one on us and be like, no, this is good for you, and it's like, no, it's not.
No, it's not. Like YouTube, it makes more sense because like
there's other benefits to it too in that one.
Like for me also too, like what should I put it? Like they are now just starting to do like, if you want to use like super thanks or whatever else, but like there's no real like incentive to do a sub.
So what do you think
YouTube.
of hype chat on Twitch?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I did find it funny that the second that they debuted that, a lot of the content creators called them out and said like, hey, now you're coming for our donations. Yeah, because that's how people view it.
Yeah, they have such a negative press now. It's like, well, I mean,
hype chat is like basically super chats for YouTube, but now it's on Twitch.
But now it's on Twitch. Yeah, like the hype chat is the Twitch chat super chat, but
yeah. But it's the way a lot of content creators looked at it is so like for instance most Twitch streamers have a donation link and you can donate to the streamer.
Correct.
And that typically doesn't incur any sort of like fee or anything unless there's like a processing fee. Versus with like hype chats and or super chats on YouTube, typically the platform takes like, what is it, a 30% cut, I think?
Correct.
So it's like if you were to give someone what is it? I think it's like if you were to pay like $100, you would donate $70 to the streamer and Twitch would run off with $30. Same thing with YouTube. And so it's like kind of messed up a little bit.
Yeah, it's not exactly everything it cracks up to be.
Yeah. Which I did see some people saying like that's why I didn't go with YouTube and went with Twitch instead, is because donations were 100% versus the super chats on YouTube being split. And I'm like, yeah, that kind of sounds annoying. But I think too, like, I assume most people don't make a lot of money off of that stuff unless they're, like big VTuber that's got a lot of simps just throwing money their way. Yeah. I gotta assume most people just are like, yeah, if they get it, they get it. They're happy to get it regardless.
Right, exactly. Like, honestly, that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I don't have, like, any sort of big, like, following it. I have, like, a core people that do donate to me on YouTube. And I'm thankful for that. But, like, you get more of a cut with the super chat. Because, like, if you think about it with the subs, remember, Twitch is 50-50. Whereas at least with the YouTube, the membership there is 70-30.
Yeah.
So
and I think that's the big bear that Twitch has coming. I don't think people are going to let them off the hook. Every time they do anything now, people are just going to keep calling out the fact that they're 50-50.
Yeah, because every time they try to do something, it's like they've always found like some sort of extra intent behind it.
Yep.
It's like, oh, well, you're doing this to get more money, and then like, well, what this platform doing here? Which is why, like, I hope Kick cleans their act up. Because I think Kick could be like an actual competitor if they actually were trying, and I feel like they are, but because they're so fast and loose, they're gonna get a lot of legal trouble.
Yes. Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. I've definitely seen some things already where they had to like crack down, and even though they were quote unquote laissez-faire, they had no rules, they weren't going to enforce anything. They've suddenly had to create a new set of rules and guidelines because people were already abusing it.
Yep. Already.
Yeah, I was gonna say XQC was watching The Dark Knight on there.
Yeah, he was watching The Dark Knight, and then he watched another movie.
I don't know how that's not gonna get you in trouble.
Yeah. Like, of course you're gonna get in trouble for that.
Yeah. Because just early Twitch. Yeah, I agree with that. I think there's a lot of like people are not doing very much right now because it's not big and it's not very noticeable. But if it starts to grow, if it starts to actually take a good chunk of like overall streaming revenue, that's where the corporations start looking at it. That's where DMCA starts coming in, and that's where all of a sudden Kick has to protect itself.
Exactly, and at that point, they're not going to defend you. You know?
Yeah, I did see. Apparently, their president pledged the other day that they're going to stay 95.5 like eternally, and I'm just like, I don't see how you do. But
I mean, probably because they make a lot of money. Like, I don't know about eternally. Like, I just don't think that's feasible, but you know, I mean, more power to you. I don't know. It's wild right now. It's wild. But I do think that
a normal person. Yeah.
I do think too, though, that people need to understand that like brand loyalty at this point, non-existent. Don't be loyal to a brand. Just stream where you want, support where you want, because the companies aren't going to really look out for you.
I basically said this myself, that like the only thing that's stopping me from trying out a lot of these other platforms is that I have the exclusivity contract as a partner.
Yeah,
and it's like, even then, I could not stream here and go over to like YouTube and stream, and maybe one day I'll do that. I don't know, but as it is right now, everyone expects me to be here and is here. But if that ever were to change, if I were to ever not have to be exclusive, there's no reason not to try out other platforms.
And I mean, and who's to say? I mean, when the parents are away, the Bears will play. I mean, only because, and I only say that because Amazon already like laid off quite a big portion of their terms and services team.
Yep.
So like, I think their eyes are going to be more on that top 1%, like all those people who are definitely going to be getting a lot of money to the platform versus, let's say, like me. Like I'm a little bit lower on the total pool than you are. You pull like easily 200 to 300 people generally per stream.
Don't worry. I'm still a second-rate partner. I'm not first class. I'm not partner plus.
Oh God! When I saw the partner plus stuff, I'm like, oh, that's not the way you wanted to go with this. Because that's like, again, the rich get richer.
Yeah.
Like, what FGO content creator is going to be like that available to, even if they are a partner? None. None of us. It's just like your SQC, your Tectones, super big VTubers, your Asmongold, stuff like that. They'll get it easy. But
you mind if I add Mr. Two Love Trouble in here?
Oh yeah, let him run in. That'd be fun.
Because he said he was gonna take a nap and try to wake up, and I'm not sure that he was gonna make it, but he did.
Nice. Yeah, I know Nina said she wanted to join in too, so I'm checking in with her. Let me accept that call.
Oh, apparently that remade the call. Oh,
yeah, it happens. Man, look at that, guys. We're brushing shoulders with some big wigs.
Yeah, Mr. Two Love is our resident translation expert.
He really is, though. Like, he's amazing. Too long trouble.
And hopefully he's probably still waking up. Yeah. Okay. So
he's like,
he's probably
I'm not
coffee
quite up yet.
Yeah. It's, I don't know. I think the Partner Plus program is like just so misinformed. They don't really get it. I think that's their big issue is I think it's coming from the right place. It's a step in the right direction, but I can't imagine that they somehow don't have the capability of like expanding that to even all partners.
Right. Like, why wouldn't you?
Because especially when it's like, oh, well, they don't meet the threshold. It's like, well, if they don't meet the threshold, that means they're not making that much anyways.
Nope.
So like, it can't be that big of a deal. That's why I'm so surprised at that.
Ah, man, that is... It just seems like a whole bunch of lip service. And I'm like, man. It could be great. Like, but I think also, too, a lot of people who made Twitch what it is today, they're not there anymore. Like, when Amazon bought them all.
Yeah.
Like, so now you just got people who didn't build the platform in charge of the platform. And with Amazon being like, hey, if you don't make money, we're cutting you. They got to be super aggressive with how they make money, and I just don't think they know how to properly monetize without saying screw over us. They say, well, you're choosing money or our people. We're gonna choose money.
Yeah, the rumor is basically that the new CEO is like an Amazon plant, and that they've been waiting for a long time to get him in there, and so now it's going to be more profit oriented. But I mean, in a weird way, at least you can count on them being profit oriented, so you know what they're going to do. Versus old Twitch, where it's like, I don't know what they're doing. Like,
right.
Sometimes they just seemingly did nothing for long periods of time.
Yeah, and then like you have to roll back. Like, oh, we didn't mean that. We're sorry. We meant this, and it's like, guys. And it honestly, like, YouTube could easily swap in and like do some stuff, but I think they just don't care enough.
So that's one of the things I keep an eye on always is like how smart YouTube is being about all of this.
Yes.
And they're not. No. Like I've seen like what the YouTube gaming CEO says and stuff, and I'm like, wow, he doesn't get it.
No. No, he doesn't get it.
If they would just make a couple changes, YouTube would just slaughter everyone. Yeah, basically.
They have the means to do it. The Google algorithm is amazing. If you just had like Twitch streams like be easier to kind of like funnel through and look through, like you did their shorts, you win. You win easy, because like all the other like creators benefits are great, but the chat stuff is not as good. Community building is just not as good as Twitch, and I just don't think they care for that. And I was like, man,
I think there's no discoverability for a stream that's live on YouTube. You either already subscribe to the person and can see it, or oh well, you're never gonna see it.
Yep, exactly. And granted, there isn't really much better like discoverability on Twitch. At the very least, like you can raid, and I know YouTube has raids, but their rating system is not. It's kind of cumbersome.
They just added it.
Yeah, it's cumbersome. Like if I'm not subscribed to that person, I can't rate them. They also have to allow raids, and if they don't allow raids, you can't rate them either. So like they have to be live at that moment. You can't just raid to a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I thought I remembered hearing that it was like some super clunky thing, like you had to like designate people ahead of time or something.
You have to designate ahead of time where you're going, and it's just like that's man, guys, it's gonna be really good.
I mean, maybe that's why they added stuff like the whole like @ like sign and stuff like that. You know, like how
so
Twitter
easier
has,
to
like,
actually
your
find
@
people.
Yeah, so that like maybe you can just do that in like for rating purposes or commands or something like that. I don't know. That's interesting.
Yeah, I do like their their gifted memberships. I'm like, finally, you guys did that. Like, that's easy.
Like, I think some of what makes Twitch so popular is just the culture and all the like nice extra things that they've added over time, and YouTube seemingly has just taken its sweet time getting around to them, which I cannot imagine is very difficult to mimic what the other one did, considering all of a sudden we get hype chat here on Twitch, which was that was a thing as well. I think that they had tried that out once before and everyone screamed at them for it, and then now they've brought it back and they made it better, but it's still pretty bad. Yeah,
that's butt cheeks.
Also, the fact that the hype chat is 70-30 brought up the 50-50 issue again.
Yep, exactly. So why is the hype chat? If you notice though, the hype chat too doesn't stay on as long as the super chat does.
Yeah.
Yep. I feel really intimidated being in here now.
What are you talking about?
Oh my gosh, I didn't know all of these cool people are in here.
You're cool too. So at K-Draw, this is official meeting. This is Nina. This is essentially my second hand man, my right hand man for Cali Gurus.
Hello.
And then we have,
nice
of course,
to meet you.
Yeah, of course, Two Love Trouble, who is still waking up.
Hello. I'm so glad you didn't. I'm so glad you decided to not hog K-Draw to yourself this year. I got so mad at you last year.
I figured it'd be nice to share.
And of course, Two Love Trouble is always welcome.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
I was gonna say, Trubs is probably still waking up.
Hey, good morning.
Hi.
What up, humans? I'm glad you guys are doing well. Why are you guys so up so early?
I mean, well, you see.
You see, here on the East Coast, it's like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I'm still drinking my Dr. Pepper. I'm gonna be up all evening here.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I wish I could. I wish I could. I have work tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm got work
Unfortunate.
in 2 hours.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Well, Trubs, you'll be able to make it. It's an hour and a half stream, so.
Yeah, no, I'm excited.
At least you'll be working through maintenance.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I'm surprised I was awake. You know, I thought I'd be snoozing through it.
Looks like they're going to commercial now,
Yeah,
so
looks like
I
we're-
assume they're getting ready to load up the next thing.
Oh, snap.
Which is great. That could be us. Finally.
Well, I am surprised that they're doing a stream so late. And then on top of that, like, I wish there was a way they could have combined maintenance with the stream, but I know that's not possible considering how long the stream is.
But they could have
Okay,
tried.
you want a life hack?
Oh,
I
what's
do
up?
like life hacks.
Finish your master missions right now, since they reset
Yep.
already.
Oh,
Right.
Since you're gonna get half cost embers and training grounds and stuff later.
shit.
Oh.
Well, sorry, if you were gonna do training grounds, I guess you could do some of them via that. But otherwise, if you don't want to do training grounds and you just want to do like ember farming or something, or QP farming.
I have so much ember.
Yep.
I have way too much ember because I finally ascended all of my servants, aside from whoever's coming out that I'm rolling for this year.
I need
Fair
more
enough.
embers. I need
which
more.
is only like 2, depending on how my rolls go.
What?
Yeah, FGO is about to be live. We have
Yeah.
the Anime Expo YouTube stream is what's gonna be having it.
Dude.
Let me. I'll share it.
Well, let me ask the basic question while all this is happening.
Yes.
How
I like-
was Fate Strange Fake for you all?
I want it in my hands. I wish I could play it.
He's talking about the anime, not Samurai
I want that one
Remnant.
too. I could watch it.
Samurai one is quite exciting. I'm surprised that there was a demo.
Yep.
I am very happy about it. They didn't say that there was going to be demo, but they definitely hinted at it. So I was just like,
Yeah.
maybe. So that was just a really good surprise for
But
us.
yeah, I haven't seen
That-
Fate Strange Fake yet.
We watched the first 25 minutes and then my kid woke up.
Oof.
I liked it though. I am so happy that I get to see. I'm so happy that I get to see Flat being Flat.
Yes, I am glad that Flat is 100% dedicated to exactly the way he was.
I like, without spoilers, I was actually surprised considering who he has as a servant. I'm actually surprised at the behavior of that servant considering the class and who it actually is.
Yeah, but it'll tell you straight up who he is and what it does and whatnot. And later, I'm just glad that more of the servants gets talked about more specifically. And as always, don't miss out. Watch
Yes.
it all the way through.
Yes.
It is a full 55 minutes. And
It's really
people
good.
will always recommend you to watch the last 5 minutes.
Right.
As you always do. Like with every first Fate episode, it's usually about an hour long. It's always just worth it to watch.
Do we
I'm
have
just
an?
excited that we got the anime confirmed, so
Right?
Me too. Do we have any? Do we have a kind of an not a release date, but like an ETA on when it's coming out?
nope.
Your best case is gonna be this anniversary on JP, which I'll be live translating.
Yeah, they might announce more later.
That is the best punching point that they'll just be like,
Yeah.
boom, you guys know this is coming. Here's the date.
Unless they say
to hype
something
it up.
here.
Yeah, that'd be
That is
nice.
true.
It's possible since all the Aniplex people are already here, but
Yep. They could.
I need more Flat in my life. I'm sorry. I love Flat.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I wanted him to be a pseudo servant in the case files and the case files event, and then my friend's like, oh no, he can't because he's in Strange Fake, and I'm like, motherfucker.
Who it's
But
flat?
it's also one of those things where Flat is such a unique character, and
I
they'll show
love
you in
him.
the anime. And
Yeah.
they'll be like, dude, he's kind of not your
he
ordinary.
is a free spirit.
Yeah. like I think like I actually read on his like the creation of this character. Think of Waver but talented.
Yep.
And not having to like wing it.
Exactly. No, it was someone in the chat who was asking who Flat is, and it's like,
I thought you
no, I
didn't
know who
I'm
Flat
sorry.
is. Yeah, thanks to Tristan, I know exactly who Flat is.
I love Flat.
Yeah, I'm just glad.
TLDR, he's just a Waver 2.0, except he's good.
Yeah.
And very kind to the heart.
And the world's in danger if he gets a lot of
Baffles.
power.
I'm sure that won't come
yeah.
back to haunt him.
Make sure nothing happens to El Malloy and everything will be good.
Everything will be perfectly fine, you know? The music can stop. I'm gonna unmute the...
Yeah, I muted FGO, pause my music.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting on them to actually do something.
And how was your 6.2s? Because I know Kaz finished the yesterday, I believe. How was
I did.
your experience?
I finally got it done. Saberface only. Let's go.
I did go into the ending being spoiled, but it didn't make it any less rage-inducing.
Unfortunate, but
I was too impatient. I'm actually glad I got it spoiled, because I have a bigger appreciation for what happens at the end. Like you kind of no like when you find out some I just don't want to go into it because not a lot of people have probably finished
No, that's
it.
fine. Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of people here that don't want the
a
spoilers.
lot of people's opinions, thought process, and their current standings will definitely switch
Yes.
once you read the full story on the last part.
Exactly.
For sure.
Yeah,
The other thing too, there is a moment that happens that I think we can all agree was like very, very rage-inducing before the very end part. That was really, really sad. But it looked like it was something just go into it, just going to it,
Hey,
knowing not everything
there
is
it
as it seems.
is.
For you first,
Oh.
I'm gonna do that.
Man, it just went into it, huh?
So, let's
Oh, yes,
take a
they
look
did.
at the video first.
Albert's been busy.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh.
Nope. I gotta switch. No. I gotta switch.
Oh, the part 2 trailer.
I love the part.
I love the part 2 trailer. And just for those that people are wondering, hey man, why'd you switch off? Copyright. Copyright.
You should be okay. Should.
I the one time I left it on there, it actually muted my stream, took it down.
Yep.
Visual wise, yep. If you don't have your circumstances, they can do it, but it's been a while, so they shouldn't be able to be like, as long as there's visuals and your commentary on it, they can't hit you that hard.
Yeah.
I've been.
That was the
Happy we're
year.
getting this.
I'm scared. I got hit with so many copyrights early on. I'm scared now.
Oh, trust me, I got straight up bans.
Yeah, Trubs almost got
Oh my god.
Executed.
No.
That was the year that Moo got his channel taken down. That was the year they decided it was a great idea for the translators to just awkwardly sit by the Seiyu's lap, like it wasn't we couldn't see them.
Early days, people would just shoot me because they thought I was a fraud or they just hated what I did.
Yep.
Wow. Now look at him. At your feet, beck and call.
I outplayed them.
Yay!
Yeah.
Such a good trailer. I like how you and I thought the same exact thing and said the same exact thing just then.
I love Yakudo.
Guest 23 would like you to share something
welcome to the
heartfelt.
FGO 6
Give a
anniversary
compliment
time
and a round of
project.
Let the
applause to our
hype
My name
begin.
is Albert.
Let
I'm the
the hype
localization producer
begin.
for FGO, and I'll be your host for tonight.
Woo, Albert! Arigato!
Can we at least have maintenance start at
we have
11?
a lot for you
Man,
tonight.
I wish.
We have a lot of information. My objective for tonight is to dumb down your clairvoyance.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, I knew it. Put that on bingo card. What else you
Sometimes
got?
it's like, why are you doing that to us?
He's getting
Also,
booed.
we have a lot of special guests with us.
He's always like that though. That's because he's one of us.
Can they? So are they gonna have? No, I'm just
For
kidding.
those people that have your camera, please put it away.
Yep, I remember that. That's familiar.
So no recording of any kind, no pictures, no video.
No.
I don't want to see you do this tricky thing.
I
of
remember
walking
this when I went to
on my
Anime
shirt. I'll put it
NYC.
right
He
here.
said the same
Yep.
thing there
We
too.
have people walking
And people
Yep.
actually got their cameras taken.
Yep,
And their
they
phones.
sure did.
I was like,
to
oh.
the guest's wishes. So if we
That's
catch
right,
you
Austin. It's
recording
Clairvoyance A
a
minus.
picture when you're not supposed to, I will stop.
I was
the
gonna say
panel,
Clairvoyance
ask you
B+.
to leave, and I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna.
Well, let's
ask
make this
everybody
clear
watching.
before he actually starts.
Yep,
Lotto, yes or no?
Alright.
I say yes.
I say yes.
Oh, they're gonna
Also,
talk about the lotto.
because,
Yeah.
I could just
'Cause
gotta
I
say,
think
you
it'd be
guys
too
know
soon to
the
talk
guest
about
is here
summer.
tonight.
By the way, we have a lotto got out.
Spent a lot of time.
Yeah, you do. I'm probably gonna reference it when I bring it up.
We are very honored for that.
Clairvoyance D.
So all I'm asking.
I mean, at this point, you guys are gonna get Koyanskaya added to your little lotto, so you guys have that advantage over JP because JP
Yeah.
did not have Koyanskaya.
No, they did
on
not.
We're probably gonna have-
You guys got a heads up on the advantages.
We're probably gonna have Oberon too.
I mean,
Best
yeah,
case scenario, yeah.
yeah. Honestly, I can see that.
So first, I want to talk about.
Why are they starting
our
fireworks
typing
tonight?
process.
It's not even the
Titles are
fucking
out right
4th
now,
yet.
Some
before we
people
get
are
into
just
the gym.
wild.
So first, every day, today's the menu for Emmy.
Yay! I want this game. I want it.
Nice.
So the game is currently out on Nintendo Switch, where
Well, they'll probably
everybody
announce
is
the
happy
Coop
in this
DLC.
game.
Or add
hard.
more
Like
DLC,
Kokoro.
maybe.
Anybody
Good.
played it?
This game's great. I've played it on the Switch.
I wanna play it.
This is
Same.
A game that, follow
It makes you hungry, though.
closely to
Oh,
the
yeah,
original
I bet.
characters
Oh,
from
yeah.
Face Day Night, but
I may not
in
like
this
Shiro,
world,
but at
everybody's
least he can
happy
cook.
and you cook.
At least you can pick other people to cook. You know.
That's true. But
And we have
the only one that
next
makes sense
game,
is
which
Sakura.
is something that
Saber's learning.
earlier this
See, she's cutting the carrot. Yeah, Witch of the Holy Night.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
So finally, it was the.
It's just an opinion, guys.
first
Chill.
official
Yeah, where are we
localized,
supposed to get the,
type of visual novel,
the
and it's
movie?
available. Thank you.
Please.
Unfortunately, they were supposed to give us within the
And it's
springs
available
to
on
give us more
PlayStation
new
4 and
information
Nintendo
about it,
Switch.
but they have not give us
So,
anything.
Um,
So we can only cope
I
for the
think
anniversary.
No matter how much
They've
your friend
definitely
will say,
been
"Hey, you probably
behind
won't play
on
this,
that
you probably
sequence.
won't,"
Mhm.
But they got,
visuals are great. If you don't
K&K
experience it
Shiki
for yourself,
figure,
you really wouldn't
revived.
know
That's
why
great.
everybody's sitting in this room
Yes.
right now. So if you have the time, please pick one up.
And then, by the way, guys, if you don't buy Witch on the Holy Night, do not expect any future content of translated Type
Yep.
Moon official products.
This is them trying and seeing. So if you don't buy this, we're never getting anything like officially
Or
over translated
Tsukihime.
over. Yeah, no more Tsukihime either. Can you turn up the volume? I can. They're not saying much,
Alright,
just so
now-
you know.
Because we want everybody to play this
And
game.
on PC, no,
we
it
want
is
everybody to play the
Switch
previous game.
exclusive.
So we're
Plus
gonna have a sale.
PCS4.
Oh, that's not. Oh
Oh,
wow.
wow. 40% off? I might buy it.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I also might buy
Ooh, the Lancer
I
scenario
actu-
pack.
So for every
might
day
also
today's
get
menu
Witch
for
of the
Emiya
Holy
Family
Night.
is 40% off on Nintendo Switch and 40% off for the Lancer Scenario Pack. The sale period will be from July 6th to July 20th. And then Witch
I
of the
mean,
Holy
that's
Night will have a
good.
25%
Now's
off
your
for
chance.
the
Buy
same
it
period.
25% off.
So use this chance, pick it up, and experience the game for yourself. Next, has been
Witch
to
on the
our
Holy
booth
Night is
already.
more of a
Entertainment
story, unlike a choose your own adventure. You can pick your
Who
adventure
stayed in
to an
that line for
extent,
about
but
3
it is
hours
a
to play the
Rail.
demo?
Yeah, it's
one
on
rail
rails.
way to
Yeah, I
enjoy.
see a few hands.
Correct.
So, you probably already know what I'm going to talk about, but let's check out the trailer first.
Here it comes.
Oh,
Great
here we
Samurai
go.
Remnant! Ah!
So I don't think Musaki's really stoked for this show. What do you
I
think,
want
guys?
this game in my hand today!
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've been
The
waiting.
animated scenes are done by Cloverworks.
That's so nice.
This is the chance for like other Fate media to come in. It's another Grail War, and I'll say it. I said it on the video. I'll say it now. Y'all are saying like, oh man, it doesn't make sense that Jolter is being able to be summoned. I'm like, you do realize just because they say Samurai Remnant, it's not only samurais that can be summoned, right?
And at the same time, it to an extent it can be Jolter, but at the same time it could be Junnu.
Yeah.
Noticing the timeline and simultaneously the person who summoned it, the affliction of its personality, and the character could indicate it's just Junnu, but the lore at the time plus his hatred towards everybody just made Junnu turned into more of a Jolter kind of character.
Yep.
Yeah.
Would be fine with it being Jolter because it would give her more character than just being a tsundere.
I mean, it's because they're trying to just play around with the character in general. That's why I like stuff like this. You get to explore different sides of the characters. I want to know who this green hair dude is.
That's why I want it to be Jolter, so they can actually treat her seriously.
I also want to know who the archer is.
Same.
Oh, it's a little different. Because I think the switch, maybe. Yeah, it's a little different. I mean, they're trying to hide certain things. Trailer's a little different.
The first daughter,
yes,
Dorothea is very interesting because she has a relationship on Fate Strange Fake in a way, if you know your person.
Oh. So you don't think it's coincidental that they used her then?
Oh, look at her.
I love the Musashi dress. I wish you got the statue like you did in the Japanese NJP version. Luckily, you can buy the statue on its own.
That's nice.
So I could like.
Fun fact: there's a difference between Deluxe Edition and then Treasure Deluxe Edition, and the DLC only has in a Deluxe Edition digital.
Interesting.
So
wow.
Aniplex is teaming up with Time Moon and Koei Tecmo to deliver the next great game in the Fate universe. So
it is a season pass versus battle pass.
September 29th.
Yeah, not a battle pass, guys.
Action RPG will be playable on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and PC.
I already have my thoughts on who the Saber is. I already have my little theories.
So
I deep dived.
No matter how much I say,
I have so many screenshots of this game. And the only reason why I haven't made a video yet is because it's the anniversary, but I'm ready.
There might be a little bit of a wait, but the game's really fun, and it's the best way to really know, to kind of experience it for yourself.
Yeah.
And I have more information. So if you play after you play the demo,
are they gonna give us a gameplay?
I'm
That'd be nice.
Obligated to say, make sure to pre-order the limited edition.
Yeah.
Oh,
of
okay.
Course.
Make sure to pre-order the limited edition treasure box, which is now available through the NIS America online store. The special version of the game will include an art book, a cloth poster, original soundtrack CD, command spell stickers, bonus costumes.
So everything we saw in the trailer. Got it.
Organization book and collector's box.
Yeah, I think he's just talking about the extra editions.
They did say other Type Moon products. That extra record talk?
And for more information, definitely check out their official social media, the website, and come play the demo at our booth.
And Chad, it does say Steam down there. I know Aurelia is covering it, but
my apologies. Now what everyone's well, we're on to FGO now.
Oh, that was quick.
Fast.
I know.
Super
That's what I
fast.
said.
Today, for
They must have a lot to talk
we
about.
have a lot
Although
of
this
information
is
for
a
you,
con
and
panel, so
we
they
have
will
to
be
invite
fast.
our guests
Yep.
on stage first.
Oh, they're
probably
gonna get the
also
guests
one.
out, so they're gonna have all the voice actors and sayus coming out.
It's also probably there's probably also that Q&A with the Seiyu and stuff.
Yep.
They're on a timer. They gotta go.
Yeah, they really do.
Voice actor of Saber, Tsuna, and Match.
Yep, that's right.
And also, I think isn't he Kadok too?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, look at that. So happy for Rie. She's a voice of Kaoru and Rurouni Kenshin as well. Get a lot of
Yeah,
roles.
that's good.
I want that man's shirt. Aww.
Aw.
I suppose, I believe the voice actor Kadok is
Okay.
first time overseas.
I'll give you
So-
5
Oh, wow,
seconds to get out
nice.
of your system. Ready?
Isn't
go.
it? Is it Rie's first time too?
Yes, IRL, I think.
5,
Yeah, no,
Four,
Ayako, we've seen her before.
2,
The other two, this is their first time.
1. Thank you.
Albert.
Remember, be respectful.
Yes.
He's getting off on this.
So let's
Oh,
have
of course,
our
he enjoys
guest,
that.
do a little bit self-introduction. Let's start.
I mean,
with
they literally
Kazu-san.
talked about being Gilgamesh's chair at one panel.
That was funny.
I'm back. NA. I'm back. EX.
She looks exactly the same. She's eternal.
Yes, she does.
Thank you for coming today. I am Ayako Kasumi, the voice
As she
of
should be, as a savior.
Arturia
Mm-hmm.
and Ebony and Four.
She did pull those.
God.
She did pull the blade.
Oh, whoa. Whoa.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Camera wobble?
I am very happy to be here. For the past few.
She's speaking more English. Whoa.
I have only sent video message for X. So but I really want to see you in person. Now I can see your face.
That's so adorable.
I miss you.
Gosh, she's cute.
Wonderful.
Thank you. So,
Yeah, I think she saw Mr. 2 doing that and wanted to do it too.
so,
So nervous.
I want. なんて言えばいいんだろう。ちょっと頭が真っ白になっちゃった。So let's have fun together.
Yeah. Adorable. Man, she's doing good. She did good.
Next, Kabani-san. Hello, FGO fans.
Yeah. Good job too.
My name is Kenja Kabane.
I don't think I've ever heard him speak English.
This is
I don't
first.
think I've
I'm
either.
the voice of Kadoka and Watanabe no Tsuna. Thank you.
Hey, look, this is good. He's like,
Trying,
yeah,
he's trying. The fact that he can read is pretty good.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
great.
I think he needs glasses is the issue.
Aww.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good evening, senpai.
Oh. Okay.
Senpai.
There it is.
My name is Rie Takahashi. I am voice of Mashukiri Raito. Nice to meet you.
This makes me smile.
I like how she's wearing purple and black.
Yeah, Masha's colors.
聞いてない聞いてないマッシュのボイスやるの聞いてない that actually got me. It's literally not on this paper I have here.
Okay.
So I'm very excited. I'm very honored to have the guests with us tonight, and we will be going over a lot of talks, and we have a lot of information. So let's have fun.
Woo. I'm low-key very excited.
So
Same.
first,
Me too.
We can talk about.
I wanna know what- I
think
wanna know
you
what they
guys
bring
have been
early.
in LA this trip for a couple days already. So let's talk about your experience here. How's Anime Expo? So I know for Kawasumi-san, we've have you in New York last year
Yes.
in November. And then
I was
like
very
you
sad we
said,
didn't
you
get to
have,
see her in
been
New
with
York.
us for in the FGO panel for the past couple AX. And we have Akabani-san and Takahashi-san with us for the first time in Anime Expo. So as a senpai to US conventions, what can you tell Akabani-san and Takahashi-san about how to enjoy and what to look out for in the US anime conventions?
Senpai. Please.
Don't touch the fans.
まあもう
Yeah,
聞
don't.
いての通り見ての通りもう
They
盛り上がってくださるファンの方がすごく多い
Yes.
ので
People don't know how to
負けないように
People don't know how to
テンション
shower
上
at
げていく
cons.
こととあとやっぱりすっごく
There's just
こう
way
た
too
く
many
さんの
humans.
コスプレイヤー
It's
さんが
true.
いてくだ
And with
さる
COVID, it makes you more aware of it.
そうなんですよねなのでそういう方たちを見たり
When I travel now, I just bring hand sanitizer with me and mask just in
What
case.
kind of cosplayers are out there right now?
Cosplayers, stand up.
Oh, you gotta show the cosplayer camera, please. Okita? I heard that. Can't hide that from me.
Actually, they said Kita
Bibi,
Oki.
Bibi chan. Bibi chan.
Oh, I
Oh,
heard
Bibi.
Bibi though.
わお
Oh, クソ野郎マーリン。
It better be a saber one.
We have
Merlin's there?
Marlin,
Merlin.
Kiara,
キアラ。
A Kiara?
Man, come on,
Marlin,
pretty sad.
Mashu.
なんかランサーっぽいねないな。
Hey!
Oh, finally.
Lanza, huh?
一番奥に
So let's. So one of the things, one of the advice that I have is that as you, Akabane-san and Takashi-san, as you see right now, there's so
She said
many
it
excited
correctly.
fans out there, and their cheers and their excitement level is.
It's funny
off
'cause she
the-
did say
is-
Artoria.
And so I
Yep.
want everybody. So I
Nice.
want you to
Not
also be
Altria.
as
Not too
excited
balding.
as our audience out here, and enjoy seeing all the cosplayers out there. And that's why we called out all your cosplayers right now.
It's the same translator, too, from anime LSM.
And
I'm
next,
still waiting
I have
on
a
someone to get me an
question
autograph
for
from
Akabane-san,
Kawasumi
Takashi-san.
chat.
So you have
One of you's
spent
gotta do it
probably
for
a couple days here in LA already. Where have you been anywhere? Is there any memorable places that you've been to? Anything fun that happened during this trip?
アメリカンコミックセンターブックを買ったの買ったの
American Comic Center.
So you went to one of those stores.
あポスター
This is
何のとか言っちゃダメなのかアベンジャーズ
this is
What
what I
kind of
needed.
poster is it?
This is such a good thing.
アベンジャーズそうだよね
Oh, the
赤羽君
Avengers.
あガン。
ガンシューティング
Oh god! Oh
He went shooting.
My boy went to the range.
no! Look at shooting Ray!
カノさ
What
ん
a
と
legend.
with カノさん。
He's like, we don't
Tuna
have
Archer
this.
soon?
そ
Okay.
れはやっぱり
Yo, Suna Archer, let's
興
go.
奮するものなの
Is that exciting?
Shit.
We need Kadok with a
エ
gun
キサイ
now.
ティングもしたけ
Oh
ど。
God.
I need that meme.
I
don't think Frozen's in the chat.
アナスタシア。
Aw.
笑っちゃダメ
Aw.
笑っちゃダメ
本当にやっぱ
Oh, is he saying he didn't see any Anastasia cosplayers?
Yeah.
Lossbelt #1 Anastasia was.
Oh
pretty
wait, I don't
scary.
know.
あれのビリーの銃弾の前に出たアナスタシアは本当にすごかったんです。僕はアナスタ
I
シ
don't
ア
know
に
how
感謝してい
impressed
ます。
that
お
she,
かげで
in LB1, she
家族は
stood in front of Billy's shot.
Yeah.
Now that he experienced the gun for the first time.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
It shows how much he cares. In Guruverse, we're gonna
So
You already know.
It was
Bring it-
exhilarating
bring Anastasia
doing the
back.
working
gonna
the gun
ET
right now.
arcade.
But knowing how exhilarating it was just it just reminded me in Lossbelt that when Billy shot Anastasia, but then she received the bullet, and it was intense. So I was really thankful for Anastasia to receive the bullet, and thanks to that, as Kadok,
He did not say he
I'm just
received the bullet.
excited.
Right.
It was. I said,
That is correct.
I
what
felt
you
really
mean.
relieved,
Yes.
from that. So
It just shows the appreciation for Anna.
Right, exactly.
Yes,
He
yes.
appreciates
Yeah,
the
we knew.
effort that she went through. Versus, yeah.
And
Higher
now,
to low.
actually, that segment into the next question. Well, not
No.
really that well, but.
I've heard many things.
So we're
from
going
them.
to. I actually have a couple more questions for our guests tonight. To just have more
They-
interaction with the audience.
They say that if you
Not
get
directly,
hired by
so
them,
calm
you get
down.
more change than necessary.
But we have a couple questions to get to know
There's so
more
many
about our
restrictions.
guests.
That's not
So
cool.
first, Takashi-san and
Just company
Akabane-san,
thing.
since you guys are here in America for the first time, what does the Anime Expo? Can you tell us a little bit of, how did you start in the Thai Moon universe?
まあ、らっきょう。
Garden
の
of
境界
Sinners. Those of Garden of Sinners.
Yokai.
Good stuff.
Nice.
That's where you started.
This game, Fate Grand
Am I-
Order.
Am I the only weirdo in this call that actually looked up the order of the movies so I could watch them in order?
Nice.
Thank you.
FGO.
And since we're talking about Fate Grand Order,
I haven't
actually,
seen all the movies.
So,
I need to
Akabane-san,
still.
we
They're good.
know you
I like
has
'em.
many rules in this game, but
Very
can you tell us a little bit
sophisticated,
about Kadok, since you were talking about Anastasia
I really
just
like
now?
it.
And cute.
I really like.
Can you tell us a
the
little bit
couple movies I
about-
did see.
What was it like when you
I like
heard
the
that you're
Fujino
going to be
movies still
one
the
of
best, though.
At the beginning, the prominent, one
I
of
don't
the
mind doing
prominent
another watch
characters on
party
the
again
enemy
for 'em.
team.
Oh,
at
Manpick, that was
moment,
actually
as
one of the
Kadok
ones
is one
Moose
of the
saw, was the
cryptors.
Fujino one.
Yes, I did
What
see
was
the
it
Fujino
like,
one.
and how did
was
you
good.
feel when you got the role?
カドックは主人公になれなかった主人公ですって最初に言われたの
So
がもう印象深かったです。
I was initially told that Kadok is like a protagonist that failed to become a protagonist.
Explaining who Kadok is.
そうだからやっぱ
Essentially, we heard this before from Nas's interview, saying that Kadok is made to be a protagonist that could qualify as a protagonist.
として出てくるキャラクターだったので、でもそうですね。まさかそんなカドックが今寝てるんですけど、スリーピング、カドックスリーピング。
It's funny because he's explaining Kadok.
So he has a position
Kadok
that's
sleeping.
similar to the master
know.
of FGO, but a bit more like.
Did save him. Yeah, he's in a coma, isn't he? Right now.
Ever since 5.2, he's in that promo coma.
Yes.
僕はすごいいいキャラクター
And
になって
since
き
you
たなっ
guys
て
are all here, that is no longer a
I
spoiler.
feel like he's become a
I mean,
really
yeah, that's
good
been a
character.
thing.
I like him a lot.
やっぱり霊獣持てるのって嬉しくないですか？
あ
いいな。
ね、あれは特権ですね。
いいな。やりたいよね。持ちたい。
ね
Like, don't you
What
want to
they're
have a
talking
command
about
spell?
having command seal is really nice
でも
because
マ
they
スタ
get
ーと
to
して
show off his
一番
master
最初だった
rights.
のでカドック
I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah.
Thank you for being
Doesn't
here.
have
They're
a lot
coming
of
to every
command
stream
spell
now.
lines.
Yes.
They're doing their basics, right? So
I will tell you, too, love, I actually found you because I was really hyped about 5.5 when it was first announced, and I was too impatient to wait, so I watched your whole playthrough because I wanted to know what happened.
So we're going.
I
So we're
feel
also going
like
to
that-
talk a
that
little
other
bit
translator's
more
just up there and he's
about,
too busy
voicing
enjoying
the
being around
characters.
them.
So this question is
you see that,
actually
man?
for
He's more
Constance.
happy that they get to
So
talk to the
voicing
voice actor.
Ultra
Yeah.
Caster,
And Albert's
Ultra Caster actually
like,
came
bro.
out
Like, come on,
about
bro.
a year ahead of
Can I be
her
over
appearance in
Albert's like,
Lossbelt
bro, can I be over there
6.
too?
So, when you first recorded this character as the
I mean, I'm
as
proud of
the
Albert, honestly,
anniversary
like,
servant,
he's
till
really
you
done
then
a good
learned
job.
about her story more deeply in Lossbelt number
Considering,
6.
like, I remember he was
Can you
just
tell
the
us about
translator in the
how-
beginning. They
has-
just threw him
have
in
your
there.
impression of Ultra Caster changed throughout
If
the
people
time?
remember early FGO, how it was like these two random
Do you
people
have
who,
a caster?
not the same energy.
She said Artoria.
Yes.
I also like how he fucked it up.
アバロン・ルフェのストーリーよ
Yes,
り
of course
す
he
ご
did.
く前にやっぱりアルトリアキャスターっていうのはリリースされたので結構 謎が多かったと思うんですけれ
You're
ども
talking about she had, you might have been confused because
そ
Castoria
の
came
で
up
も
before
私は
LB6.
ある程度ストーリーをナスさんから
But to
聞
an
いて知
extent,
ってい
she
たん
knows
です
what
ね
she was talking about because of
So
Nasu's
as you all
direction.
know,
Yeah.
that Altria Caster made her appearance right, along way before Avalon Luffy, before her release. And so there were a lot of, I'm sure there was a lot of mysteries or a lot of questions about
I
her.
absolutely
But
love Castor
I
Artoria as a
knew
character.
A little earlier on what she was going to be like from Nasan.
だけどしっかりとしたストーリーはもちろん知らないままだったので私自身もあのセリフにはこういう意味があったんだとか気づかされることはすごく多かったです。
But obviously, I didn't have that much detail or didn't know much of the story in detail so much. So I had my own interpretation of her, how I thought what she would be like,
the early stages, yeah.
me personally, through my interpretation.
はい、であと一番やっぱり気をつけたのはアルトリアと同じ顔だけど違うということでその、アルトリアが絶対に持っている前向きさをなくそうと努力して演じてそれをこう6章をやった皆さんはなぜそうなのかっていうのが分かるっていう仕掛けになっているのがすごく日本語エモいエモーショナルだなと思いました。
she's technically talking about how,
Well, one of the things that I
the
kept in
translator will
mind
do it
when I was
for me.
voicing Ultra
Is
Caster.
that? Hey,
was
Kita?
that,
It's Sean.
What's up, bud? Are you there?
Are you, yeah, he's there. He was in line earlier. Hey, Kita Sean.
Hi, man. How you
For her,
doing?
my biggest thing
Be
that
careful
I wanted
you
to
don't
do
get
was
caught.
to lose
Please
the
don't get caught.
optimism that
I'm inside.
and
Oh man,
it
we
would
got
be
a
revealed
Kita Sean on the
why
loose in there.
chapter
Watch out,
6
boys.
as,
We got a spy
as
on the
you read
inside.
story. That's one of the things that I always kept in mind when I was acting her voice. And in Japanese, there's a phrase called emoi, and there's so many feels that are attached to her.
Well, it's an honor to have you in here, Kita Sean.
Thank you.
Seriously, thank you.
essentially she was just talking about how
And now we
Castoria
talk
is
a lot
not
about-
Artoria because she had
about,
to
you
do
know, the
that
story,
as
the acting of it,
instructed
but
by Nasu.
everybody here is
Yeah.
also a big fan of the
because
game.
she,
So
you'll know.
one
playing
thing
through
I
6.0.
always love to do when we get a new guest is to put
That's fair enough.
their lineup on blast. So, Akabane-san.
What?
Can
no.
Showing up
we
their,
show?
yeah.
I actually got a couple
The
pictures
quote-unquote
here.
flex.
If I don't see a grilled Anastasia on, I don't see, if I don't see a grilled Anastasia on his support, I better.
FGO. One is for
So,
farming.
fun fact, they did support list
Two is for high
prior to
difficulty.
6.3.
So,
So some
Okay.
pictures are.
Let's
It's
take
gonna
a
be like a
look
shitty
at
rip-off NA
Akabane-san's
account, though.
farming team.
They did it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh.
They,
Wait, who is
Musashi-chan!
Yeah.
who's this? Who's this one?
I believe that is
ダブル
your
アン
boy.
トリアキャスター
96
Miss,
though.
Miss Ray.
He might be out of grails.
そう No
No craft assets. Where is it?
あでもアルトリアアーチャーもキャスターもいる
I just like how Rie's like, no craft essence, no.
いや、やっぱこうアーツ編成。アー
He's
ツ。
in that arts
The
meta.
arts set up.
Simultaneously, you can't put
Musashi
Archer
Muso.
Anastasia.
Yeah.
Oh, Musashi.
He has
そう
that.
霊装は黒聖杯
で、武蔵ちゃんがまあやられても
So this is your boy.
アーチャ
Boy
ー
setup.
のアルトリアが
Even if Musashi goes down, Altria will take her place.
も
いきますよ
He's
う
hired
す
by
ぐ
Lasendal.
すぐ宝具をね
Yep.
宝具を
And the word.
Right away.
I don't like this guy
打
now.
ってくれるという編成ですね。で、式はただただ、僕が、like Rob
He's there because he loves her.
So I think this. I'm looking this more carefully now. Now this lineup is impressive, but that limit broken black grill. I'm like, ooh, whoa.
Super powerful.
Yeah.
Also, you know, the Sumisu Musashi there is missing a couple levels.
No.
Wait till you see my account, Albert.
Money equal love.
Yeah, because if you look, it was all MP5.
Money isn't
And
everything.
then he's
in life.
saying money isn't everything.
Now, that's for farming. We actually have one more for high difficulty quests.
Yes. Look at that. Yes. 2 maximum broken 2030s. Wow.
Sorry.
MP5, MP5 Gil, MP5 Morgan, MP3 Berlin.
She said it's the party
Ran out
cost.
of party costs, so sorry.
That's why she's the best.
Skill max.
Yep.
Oh,
Those
are
rails
maxed
on
out.
Queen, though.
Love.
まあね、ギ
Yeah,
ルガ
those
メッシュ
fragmented
で
2030s
ハー
are
マンと
hard to
絶
get.
対に
Yeah, see, he got 10 of them.
That's
Gilgamesh
insane.
will absolutely kill all the servants.
That is not what he said, but yes.
What did he say?
Will kill all
I also agree with the love part because
Again, I think this guy, like someone said in here, is very starstruck.
5-star servant there. I'm seeing at least 3 copies of love. And then for a lot is 5 copies of love. So
3 copies of
I
love.
can see that Akabane-san put a
You
lot of love
probably
in this
can't show
setup.
the other units because spoilers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like how they're using love as a replacement for money.
Yes.
So next, we want to actually talk about Avalon Lefay.
Oh, really?
Right.
That's
You gotta
quick.
bust
Have we
out the
gotten
third
there
trailer.
already?
All right, be ready, Moo.
Who has gotten
So
Avalon
it will be
Lefay
a
already?
minor 6.3 spoilers. So be careful.
Yeah,
Ooh,
we have
I'm seeing
to.
people not raising their hand.
We have to
Many.
mute the stream or something.
But a lot have got to Avalon Lefay already. That's good for the rest of y'all.
Yes,
Work-
Anubis.
work
There's going to be
harder.
spoilers. Because
They're going to show the part 3
So
trailer.
the story for Avalon Lefay is actually
That
really
will
great, and we
potentially
actually
spoil
want to
some of
talk
you
a
that
little
aren't
bit
done.
about it.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
this is a question for Takashi-san. So
You've been
during
warned,
Avalon
chat.
Lefay, we saw a lot of scenes where Mash is actually by herself. You know, contrary
what
to a
the-
lot of times
they
she's
are
either
actually
supporting
spoiling
us from the
6.2.
yeah, if you guys,
control room,
I
or
suggest
she's
you
right
guys,
next
if
with
you're
us.
still playing and don't want to get
But this
spoiled,
time,
you better
Interesting.
leave.
she spent a
that
lot
they're
of time
doing
by
that.
herself. And there's a lot of like kind of memorable moments in those scenes. So can you tell us like what are some of your favorite scenes in Avalon Lefay? where,
It's got to
you
be
know,
so
those-
hard to
those
tell
scenes
somebody who
with
played 2 years ago how you feel that without trying to spoil point
Yeah.
3.
CM
Yeah.
ホワイコーデ
Yeah, when are we
Ash
going to get that?
wearing
Rob?
that bridal dress. Bridal gown.
When are we?
The bridal dress, and when we get that costume,
ロブ
I
バ
hope we
グウ
get
ィン
it.
キ
I
ー
like that costume.
Rob, Wag, and Winky.
の3人との
Aww.
Her just her banter and her
Oh, there's-
dynamic with the 3.
あれは泣きました。
エモい。
エモい。
That made me cry.
they're talking about the wag, Robin,
Yeah,
Winky.
some, like from that reaction, a lot of
They're
people's like, oh,
emotional.
and then the other guys are like,
Yeah.
what are we talking about? So if you know, a lot of it's like with that question
cried
mark, it's
when
like,
that
what are they
happened.
talking about?
Yeah,
Please
yeah.
play Avalon Lefay.
Great.
If you haven't gotten there, we'll have good news for you actually.
Or are we getting more
So,
story clear crystals?
But that's for later. So, with actually Avalon Lefay, you know, another
Half cost.
main character in Avalon Lefay is
Should be
also
getting
a
half
caster.
cost.
So this question is for Kasumi-san.
はい。
So normally when you know the typical
how
saber
he keeps saying
voice
it.
we heard is a little bit low, but we actually know that from the many different Ultra Pendragons, the voice range and tone also shifted with different roles. Can you tell me that how do you separate the difference? And was it difficult that for Saber so long that plays a little bit the lower voice range, and then with Ultra Caster it's a little bit higher, and then for a lot of the recent, let's say for example Idol X, it's also in that kind of higher range. So can you tell us a little bit about how you kind of split the difference?
Elia, it's crazy. Moo hasn't finished LB6. How lame.
Give us a little bit different feeling of different Ultra.
I kid, of course, Moo.
実は一番地声に近いのはアルトリアキャスターなんです。
Well, actually, to reveal something, my bass voice or my natural voice is close to Ultra Caster.
で、一番大変なのはオルタです。
And the hardest one is Alter.
I'm sure.
で、私が初めてセイバーを演じた時は自分にとってはとてもチャレンジなぐらい低くて。
Well, considering she always has to talk at a lower pitch, I get
that. So the first time when
that.
I was voicing Saber, it was very challenging for me, and it was so low, and it was challenging, and it was hard for me.
で、どっちかというと本当アルトリアキャスターっぽいような喋り方とかトーンの役ばっかりやっていて。でもセーバーをやって低い声に慣れてきて。
her hardest one.
So because of my natural voice, as that sounds like Ultra Caster, and many of my roles
Fair,
that I played
considering
in the
she's
past
like
are
nothing
very
like any of the other
high,
Artorias.
tone characters, and so when I was playing Saber,
Castoria is not Saber.
Yeah.
Right.
やっぱりこう一番やりやすくて喋りやすくて、そして自分の性格に近いのがアルトリアキャスターなんですよ。
And so, with my voice, my bass voice being with Ultra Caster, and personality-wise, it's very similar to myself.
Technicality, you know the difference between the first two ascension versus third ascension.
Yes. For me to voice.
100%.
なので本当に演じるのが一番楽しいというか、楽しいのは一番楽しいのは謎のヒロイン X シリーズです。
Very expressionate.
The funnest part she has is the mystery series, both Alter and Double X and regular X.
Ooh. Yeah, those are fun.
Heroine X.
I do love Double X.
Heroine X.
でもそうですね。なので最近私のことを知った人はもしかしたら高い声大変なのかなとか思うかもしれませんが逆です。
So, many people who may have just learned about my character recently may think that my lower voice is my natural voice, but it's actually the opposite.
はい。なので大変さは全然感じてないです。
So, that's why some of this, because I've gotten used to playing these voices, all of these come naturally to me, and it's not as hard for me anymore.
I mean, she is a pro.
She's been playing Saber for like
20 years almost.
Yeah.
I actually have about like one more page of questions, but I don't have time to ask them all.
Nope.
So
We gotta keep it going.
we will save them for next time when they come back.
Yeah.
Next time.
Not making promises, but hopefully I can have you guys come back again so I can ask the rest of the questions that I have.
Really?
Yeah. Yes.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yes.
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 That's adorable.
Happy.
I want Albert's faux shirt.
Thank you.
Give me the drip now.
The title of our panel today, it is the 6th anniversary of FGO. Woo! And thank you so much.
I am glad that
thank
Albert's
everybody
more
here
open.
for supporting
Yes.
us for the past
He's
6
more
years.
opened up and does not worry about his position.
Yes.
As he should be.
I know a lot of people have already been to
Yeah,
the
they need him.
entertainment
So
whole booth,
solid.
but you guys
Like
have
the
saw
past 3
that
years,
live
afraid of his
2D
life
animated
that he
thing
would
that's
mess up.
hanging there, right?
Or step
Well,
out of line in their eyes.
So
That's because JP. That's because they were doing a lot of questionable things with
for
the,
the
the
6th
first 3 years
anniversary,
too.
we asked illustrator Namie to draw us
There's a lot of people
special
trying to grill them
celebration
early on.
Yeah.
illustration. Have you guys take a look at it already? If you saw it at West Seoul booth, how
I
was
just
it?
think it helps that you have someone who plays the game, and like JP, knows it and then knows the fan base
every
too.
year we kind of try to come up with different kind of theme, and this year we thought it was based on. We wanted to.
I just wish they
based on American
interacted this
Diner.
more.
So here's what it looks like.
Same.
Kane has already
same.
picked up everybody who's in there. Yeah.
It'd be nice if
Also to answer people's
the FGO
questions.
look at FGO
The
community and say
Tamamo in the
hello.
back is actually Tamamo no Mae,
That'd be
not
great.
Tamamo Cat.
Be cool if Jesus Coon would appear too,
A lot of people are like, oh, really?
instead of
Ooh.
being locked in a room.
Locked in a white room.
And for this year, we actually have a lot of merchandise to go with the anniversary.
Yes,
Yep,
look at
Nami.
that. Beautiful.
Ah,
You can buy that.
wearing.
$90.
Oh, they're gonna get you every step of the way, baby.
$90.
That's not worth.
So for the
No,
FGO
not
for
Jersey
90.
t-shirt is available
They'll probably
at the
put it on their website afterwards at
in
half
the
the
exhibit
cost.
hall booth.
But then-
Emu
1800
has
at the Aniplex of
Emu
America
made these really
And
really
it's
cool
convention
shirts,
exclusive.
and it's cheaper,
meaning that
and you're
you're not
supporting a
gonna get
local
it anywhere
artist.
else. And I don't know when's the next time we're gonna go to a convention. So, ooh.
Yeah, that's almost exactly
and
the
we
price
have
of
another
Fate
convention exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With the Caldea Breakthrough
whole thing.
Vintage
Yeah, that's more than a
t-shirts
pack.
that features our anniversary
$1
illustration.
more.
And is also available at our
$50 for
exhibit hall
this.
booth.
Honestly,
1800
half looks
at
better.
Aniplex
It is
of
a
America.
better price.
Next, we have
Oh, yes. I remember those.
I have Mini Coo right on my desk
we
right
have
here.
the Musashi-chan and the Mini
man,
Coo-chan,
those Musashi-chan
plushie is
things
also
were-
available there, so please check it out.
They were
while
gold.
supplies last.
I had to
In
get in
addition,
line for
we have a lot of
Xi'an
figures.
because I was able to
Oh.
get close to the front of the line early. Whoa.
You have figures. You should have opened up with this.
So make sure if you
I
have
agree.
time tomorrow,
I want that
definitely drop by,
Hokusai.
check it out.
That would've been hype.
A lot of these are exclusive or limited amount.
want that
Man.
Hokusai.
I want all of these. Like,
Well,
They should have talked about it earlier, so
Yeah.
they get hyped in it.
so
And with the voice actor's
Now.
opinion too.
6th anniversary. Every
Because,
year,
Miss,
Chad,
there's
I
a
have
special
better.
movie for it. So before we get
Miss
into
Ray
the
would
latest
definitely would
information,
love to talk about how
let's take
Abby's
a look
great.
at this
Mm-hmm.
year's
Haddock would have talked about how
celebration
Jalter's
movie.
great, and Miss Kosumi will be like Jalter's great too.
Yeah. Oh, the Musashi pillow is not a flat pillow.
I'm just gonna
It
mute
is
the
a-
music.
it
Oh,
is-
this is the anniversary.
Yeah,
It is a fluffy pillow.
they probably are not going to show this. I'm so sorry. For those of you who are watching on my side, link is pinned in the comments. You can go there and watch it. I just worry because I can't even find this trailer on JP. They unlisted it.
Mm-hmm.
I just like that it's Mashu focused.
Yeah,
Which is nice.
it's a celebration of all their animated works. Just remember, guys, this came out a year after the pandemic started.
Mm-hmm.
This was rough.
Oh, look at all the singularities.
All the memories, man.
Going through Babylonia, I kind of wish I could go back and go through Babylonia the first time because of how awesome it was.
The Epic of Remnants. Can we please, like, what are they gonna do with the Epic of Remnants? They're just there, but there's a lot of story stuff they reference in some of them.
Yeah, like Moriarty is very important.
And then Shamosa.
A lot of people say Epic of Remnant doesn't count. It does count. They just don't
It
count
does.
it towards the AP cost. All the story counts. Including
Oh
the
yeah,
point
it's all
five.
canon and
It's
stuff. They just
Mm-hmm.
They're just saying that you don't.
they have to make it faster for you to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you're like losing a lot of time with
100%.
Musashi and Moriarty, which are two very important
Learning
characters.
about Abigail and all of that, and
Mhm.
just in general. Oh my god. Can you just animate all the Lossbelts, please? Please.
Yep.
I mean, it's easy cash grab starting from Singularity 1 all the way up.
Yeah.
I'd watch it. I'd watch every single one, and then you'll get people that understand the story. I'll get. Sorry. Mm-mm. I'll get that. Sorry. Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
I wonder who his favorite servant is. It's hard to say.
Saber.
Very, very true. Question is, where's my daughter? Come on.
Yeah, where's
where is-
Benny?
Yeah.
Okay, this year she got the best craft essence.
Did
Hands
she?
down, fight me.
Oh man.
I can't. So I actually can't fight that because I rolled her. So her first banner, I was trying to get Painting Face, and I wanted her too, but I only got 1 copy of Painting Face and 3 copies of her.
Hey, congrats.
Thanks. No, and then of course like the part where she talks about meeting the old man again had me like bawling.
Yep. Wait,
So no,
Grand Order.
I love Benny.
6th anniversary.
Moo always proudly displays his taste in servants.
エモいっすね。That has brought back so many memories for these past 6 years.
Yeah. It was a good time.
Sure,
it was 6 years ago. It was
Such a good trailer.
it was a rough start for us.
Very good.
And thank you everybody for
Albert.
for being with us for this past 6 years.
You did great, man.
And for the guests
Seriously.
who joining here with us tonight too. Thank you very much. And thank you guys so much for being here with us. And we have a lot more for you. And so be ready. Hold on to your seats. There will be a lot of screaming.
Yes.
I'll give you about 5 seconds to drink your waters. Hold on to your friends. Warn your neighbors. Like, hey, I know what's coming. Clairvoyance EX.
Hi. Hello. Branding.
Thank you.
Yeah, we do.
Love the guest.
Yeah.
Suck it, Albert.
He's trying to gimp it, so I wonder what surprises we got.
I know.
So,
I wonder.
before
It's the
we
lotto.
get into the next part, we have to invite
I wish it
our
could be
last
grill
special guest
casting.
with us.
Kano-san. Here it comes.
There's our Lord and Savior.
Who's
Yep. The
I'm
gift
not qualified
giver.
to go over the stuff in the next slides. I will just make a whole bunch of kind of unfunny jokes. So, let's welcome the second section director of Fate Grand Order, Kano Yoshiki!
Give me your shirt.
A legend.
I think he thought his chair was over there.
Switching.
He might have just been saying hi.
Thank you, thank you. So, I think this is a man that doesn't need any further introductions, but still, please introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. How are you guys?
His English has gotten so much better.
For those who don't know me
Love Mr.
yet,
Joe.
I'm
Same.
Kano Yoshiki, the second section director of FGO. I couldn't be happier to be
The
here.
guy that every time he comes out, something new comes up.
He's passionate.
On behalf
He's
of
great.
the team FGO, I thank you for your unwavering support. Happy 6th anniversary to us. I hope you enjoy this event.
Arigato.
Thank you, Kano-san. And it's been 5 hours.
5 hours?
So it's been 5 hours. もともとはなんか1年ぶりなんかここに帰ってあるけど。But it's 5 hour ぶりね。
Yeah, yeah. Since one year.
Has it been a
It's
year?
been, yeah.
Well, it's
They're
been a
having
year
a
for everybody.
translation error.
Yeah.
For us, it's been like.
He's meaning that at 2 p.m. they had a panel.
Anybody
so
was
Albert's
at
saying it's been 5 hours
session
ago, buddy.
this afternoon
Oh,
at the
gotcha.
meeting.
Who is a little confused a bit. So now he's explaining
That
it
was just an
outside.
appetizer.
Like,
Fair
Kano-san
enough.
has a lot more for us
Yeah,
today.
yes, that's right.
So, can you tell us more? Latest news!
Yay! Look at the mosh chibi. It's cute.
Albert tripped it, but we're here, baby.
Yeah, he
So,
did it.
Can you tell us
Can we
the,
get that
the
costume too
campaigns
for
and the
Mosh?
stuff that you're gonna bring for us for the 6th anniversary?
Yeah, I will try explaining in English.
English?
Oh, whole thing in English.
Like every year, slowly we're getting there. The old English FGO.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's
Are you ready?
exciting.
Look at him. So proud of him.
Let's get right into it.
I think because it's branching out to a global audience, just Japan culture in general,
Okay.
like
Login
Hololive,
bonus.
even learning English, you
First
know.
up is the 6th
usual login
anniversary
bonus.
consecutive login bonus.
This is the
This is the lineup.
10
As
million
you see,
QP.
you can
That
get 10
seems different.
salmon tickets by logging in for
Yeah, this is
7
different.
days in a row.
This is not the same login bonus that we got in JP.
No,
Yeah,
we've got a lot more.
yeah, this is a lot more, guys. Chat, this
I
is a
think
lot.
a lot of people are still too excited to notice there's
You're getting
something wrong with this slide.
5-star
Couple
EXP
zeros, which is Paul Chan.
And then there's the plus at the bottom.
and then 100,000.
There's
Brand points, yeah,
something
plus the
wrong
plus.
with this slide. Did you notice it? Did you know?
Plus,
Did you know? Plus.
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 yeah,
Plus.
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 good eye.
Come on.
This year, we'll also be giving out a special craft essence
cumulative?
based on the 6th anniversary illustration.
NA exclusive.
That was
That's nice.
Holy, that's wild.
Yeah, the Nami art.
This will be an
That's
English
cool.
version exclusive.
That's
That's.
not fair.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Nice. I'm glad NA got an exclusive.
I'm actually very excited about this.
Well, luckily you play
we're
NA
being-
'cause I am friends
being
with
kinda
you.
be like, can we do it?
I
Is
need
it
to be
possible?
friends with
And
you.
I need
Thank
to
you,
be friends
Carlos,
with
for
you.
finally making this happening. US
Well,
exclusive.
I mean, I got friends list now. I purged a lot of people during the lotto, so
Don't purge me, please.
as long as
Nah,
you're
I have-
online, you
Shall
good.
we
I have
move on to the next one?
I have you locked, so I
Okay.
can't purge either of you.
Next slide, please.
I need to add
We'll
K's
also
drop
be
if you have
giving
room.
out a special
okay.
Oh, thank God.
Don't
login
be the,
bonus. This is a
Yeah, there's
lineup.
the cumulative.
If you
Yep,
log in a
cumulative.
total of
Hey guys,
5
I can finally
times
120
during the
my
login
Dantes
bonus
with this
period,
grail.
You can
Thank
get
God.
a holy
Yep.
grail.
Same thing, 120 Lartoria.
Nice.
Yep.
Holy
Yeah,
crap.
there you go. They're telling you the time there too.
Yep, they're saying the time.
I actually have a lot of
So that's 5
favorite
a.m.
servants.
East Coast time.
So
Correct.
I
After
never
this
have
anniversary,
enough
my
Holy
stay is
Grail.
120.
A lot of times I see a new favorite servant. I'm like, I'm gonna get that servant to level 100, and then I'm like, ooh, not enough
Of
Holy
course, my
Grail.
daughter already is.
Of course.
So this is thank
See,
you
I
very
had to
much.
I had to save girls for Morgan before I could
Next.
grail Dantes.
Next is the second campaign.
Understandable.
Second
Do that
step
on
of the
JP.
Third
campaign.
one will be half
Yep,
epic
of course.
course
Yeah.
We were talking about this
Ember
earlier, chat.
Gathering and train
Make sure
grounds
take
daily
advantage of this for the
quest a
QP,
limited
especially
time.
for the anniversary servant.
All days daily
Amazing,
quests will be
Antonio.
unlocked at once.
And newer
Just in
players,
case.
this is your perfect time to slide in.
Yes.
Yep.
This is perfect.
Even if you have enough
It'd
even
be
if
cool
we
if
have
they messed
enough
up and gave
Holy
us the
Grail.
dash campaign again.
Hey, chat, and everyone on the call. Did we notice
We're
that
talking about his lack of
Not
QP.
enough QP.
the sixth? This is going into the 16th.
We
There's
got
a
to
chance the
10,
banner
10,
might
10,
overlap if
and
we
then
get
it's like,
there.
okay, time to go for level 100.
Lossbelt 6.3.
足りないのよ、いつも。
Potential.
I'll have enough. I'm gonna have enough for
So
both of
thank
them.
you
Thank
very
God.
much. But speaking of getting
Wasn't
the
it like the
servants
fourth
to
and
level
fifth campaigns we
100
didn't
and
have?
now even more,
Or we already had, I
do you
think.
have something that can
They
help
moved
us?
around the campaign numbers too.
Part 2?
Yeah.
Yes, part 2 is a triple chance of super and great success for a limited
Perfect time to level up your
That's our
servants.
anniversary
Please use
special.
this chance
purple.
to enhance your servants.
What if you've
I
leveled
can't
up
wait
all
for
your?
this.
What
Thank
if you
you.
have
Thank you.
leveled up
Yes,
all of my
this will be the
servants?
chance.
Leaving your
Time
1
to
stars
start
and 2
collecting all
stars.
those embers
That's when
and
it's
QPs.
120
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
All
so
of my
That too.
my servants are leveled.
120
What is the
time,
next
then.
one for us?
This is the
I need
next
to,
campaign.
I need a 10
AP
10 10
cost
like
for the
Konyo.
main quest will be
Sorry,
permanently
I got this.
halved.
I got distracted by Kintoki, sorry.
Chapter 5.5.
Effective
There it is.
July 16th.
Nice.
Interesting.
So this will help you guys catch up to chapter 6.
You know, before
Kinda
when
like
I say
Albert was
if you have
hinting
no
at
idea,
there.
so this is, you know, earlier today we
Well, I
have
think
talked with our
that
guests.
I think
about,
because
you know, their
next year
favorite
you're gonna
parts
have
in
to clear
Lossbelt, their favorite
LB6 for a
scenes.
lot of stuff.
So if you haven't got there, this is your chance.
By the way, this year is good as 5.5 clear, so you better catch up.
Yes.
Big
Yep.
chance. Are
Yeah,
you ready?
you do need to clear
Okay.
5.5
Can we move
for
on to the
Good
next
Good
one?
this year that's
Next
coming.
one? Okay.
In October.
Let's go to the next
/
campaign.
November.
Like it says,
Storage
Thank
space.
God.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting.
Expanded
Thank God for this.
for some
They brought
items.
this early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The servant
like-
and craft essence
You'll notice the
inventories
QP part isn't
will
here because we
each
already
be
got that.
expanded
Yeah,
by
the
100
2 billion.
slots. The command code inventory will be expanded by
It's smart.
50 slots.
God, thank God for the command codes.
I
Yeah,
agree.
I was getting
agree.
close to the facts.
Thank you.
Me too.
Next is this. 6th anniversary commemorative daily missions.
okay.
They,
Grant
they're adding
nice.
a double mana prism
normal
rewards. You'll
amount
get
of mana
60 mana prisms a day now.
during the campaign
That's
period.
nice.
That's very good.
I like that.
And clear
For
on-
those of you who are struggling for Mana Prism, you can guarantee your monthly plus your
New
anniversary.
extra mission
That's
will be
me. I'm
added.
struggling.
It's because they
Each mission
double up the
will
stuff.
award 10 cent
Yep,
codes
this is all
for
down the-
possible
the thing we talked
total
about,
of
story quests, interludes, rank up
120
quests.
cent codes.
Adding more for all the servants and things they added. And it's new story chapters.
Of course,
There's
you
120
can
if you have them
also
all
get the
done.
rewards if you have already cleared the missions.
Yeah, of course, you just get them. That's going to
If
be
you're
available.
caught up, you are guaranteed 120.
This is next campaign.
More?
I know
More?
I'm
We have
not
more?
clear. I know I don't have all the
More?
interludes because I don't
More?
have everybody.
Yep, interludes.
There we
Yep, the double sync course for the interludes.
More quotes.
Yep.
Yeah. The
that's
same
early.
quotes
that
awarded
was
for
here
clearing
for 6
interludes
Yeah, that was
Is this
here.
the
will be
anniversary?
doubled.
I wonder if we're not going to get
This
10
means
campaigns.
up
Hey,
to
guys, play the game.
138
If you play the game, you
codes
get
will be
more
added
rewards.
As rewards.
It's true.
If you have already cleared some interludes, the added rewards will be sent to the present box.
That presence bot about to be exploding for some people.
Sure will. I only got 3 interludes left. Yes.
So are we
I think my
ready to
box will
move on to
blow
the
up.
next
That's not
one?
good.
I have 2 more campaigns to
Oh,
announce.
they only have 8?
Oh, yeah, they
Is
took off the
this.
2. Yep,
Yeah, so they
What?
shortchanged us.
yep.
Yeah, SSR
new
ticket.
once
Yeah,
a
this is your
day
SSR
single
ticket here.
summon
Oh, no, the
will be
daily-
added.
The daily summit.
Yeah, the paid sync course a day.
Right.
You get paid
Yeah.
sync course.
What?
That's
This
actually
means
exciting because
that
it's funny.
once every day you can perform
Listen, for whales, it's great.
Yeah,
time
this
summon
is a
for
wonderful
only
whale
one
update.
paid
The rich get
in
richer.
certain pickup summon. This feature will be
Yeah, instead of it costing
permanently
3, it
added,
only
so
costs
you
1.
can use
Once
it
a day.
You're
every
only doing
day.
one time on each banner per day.
Except the story banner, and it does not
Yeah.
count towards your, total summons for the bonus summon.
Yeah,
And
it
now,
counts towards
the
pity,
final
but not the
campaign,
11 spin.
the
That's
Oh, it does
so
count toward
weird
pity.
to me.
That is,
Very
It does,
I
yeah.
agree. That is weird.
Not to 11.
The
which is-
6th anniversary
just
guaranteed
sucks.
summer.
GSSR.
Yeah.
Yep,
There's
GSSR.
GSSR. Yes, sir, I jumped the gun there.
This is 11 times summon with 1 5-star servant guaranteed.
Load up
Each
So
your.
which banner?
can summon
Which banner are
only
you boys
once
rolling?
For
No idea.
15
I gotta get my
paying cent
MP6
coins.
daughter, so.
Yeah, gotta
Fair
get
enough.
Benny.
There's no good banner for me.
Just roll the Morgan, Castoria,
This
Crane,
year's
and Tyra one.
Guaranteed
So I believe you
summon
guys are guaranteed also
will
a 4-star
feature
there.
servants
Yes, correct. It is
Thank you.
guaranteed a
Thank you.
4-star.
2 class groups.
Yeah.
For each year, they were
I'm sure you
added
could.
to the
You
game.
didn't NP5 Morgan when you rolled, did you?
Yep.
Oh, you did?
MP6, sir.
Never mind. Never mind. Shit. I'll trade you.
Yeah, make sure you buy your load up on your porch, guys. Yep.
I'm gonna show it to you now.
Yeah, show you what banners you're looking for.
More.
Yeah, so it's Knights and Cavalry.
And they separate by
for
the
each year.
And then we got more.
Banner number 8. Banner number 8, 10, 11, and 12 looks real good.
And
for
then
me.
each year shares the same pool of 4-star and 3-star units.
Correct.
Banner 12 is just, I want Tyra or Morgan MP3.
FGO,
Plus,
a
There it is.
4-star servant
There you
will
go.
also be guaranteed. This will include limited time.
so the one with
4-star
Fujino in it,
servants.
you know, guys, well, Fujino.
And
I got
that
him.
4-star can upgrade into a 5-star.
And
That's
and I know
actually,
it's
you know,
gonna
wow,
me.
that's a lot of
That's
stuff.
wild.
So
That's pretty wild, yeah.
I'm actually gonna go back to this list, these lists. So I want to ask our guests, you know, during I guess JP
you
Virgin
Albert.
6th
You
anniversary.
ain't got that much time, Al.
Do you guys remember which one did you choose?
Yeah, I try to get Morgan,
Yeah.
but she's not coming.
Yeah, I remember her talking about that.
Yeah, this costume is struggling for getting Morgan for the longest time.
Even now.
Because it's Artorian,
Even
that's
now.
why. Morgan's like,
Yeah.
you may be pan-human history, Artoria.
トリアだから。
Because you're also
She hates me.
Aw.
Aw.
I cannot say because you're Artorian.
Nice. He said the thing. I said that. Yeah.
でも確かモルガンだった気が。
I
Yeah.
was going for Morgan.
Cannot's flexing that he got chances on Morgan.
Oh, wow. Really? Okay.
I just love that. I just love all the Morgan
I wanted
love.
She
multiple
didn't
copies. I
come.
wanted
She didn't come.
a second copy of her.
I love-
And did she come? No.
Dang.
I love all the Morgan love they have.
私はモルガンを狙って
Also went for
I
Morgan.
also wanted Morgan.
モルガ
She also
ンを
went
ゲ
for
ット
Morgan?
しました。
We also didn't know how many banners she was gonna get.
So
Yeah.
夢はある。
Am I being too loud?
nice. All 3 of them
でも
rolled
それ
for
はストー
Morgan.
リー的に
That's
しょうがないの
kind
か
of
な。
hilarious.
Well, they didn't know how many times that they were going
Yeah, yeah.
right? So everybody
Yeah.
was just like, we're getting it while we
Welcome back,
can.
fellow masters.
This is also after LB6 Part 2, which everybody regretted missing her the first time.
Yeah, on top of that, Morgan is people have been asking for Morgan for ages.
You can.
Nice.
This is your chance for more Morgan if you start right now in the English.
I don't think she can manage 2 accounts. That's rough.
アカウント
Even for me.
Make multiple accounts.
See, so he also said if you
think
start
about
right
it.
now, which kind of hints that those accounts that they were showing earlier, they don't actually play in A.
The master level, though.
I mean, they were. Those are
It's
Japanese
so- it's so
accounts.
high,
Those.
it's so
They've done it before.
challenging.
I'm pretty sure it's just one of the staff's accounts.
And now, let's move on to the next thing.
I would like.
And
I
that's
also would
the
like.
6th
I would also like
anniversary
Gawain to be my
Here is a
4-star
list
because
of
I
the
did not get her
contents.
rolling for Morgan.
Next, I'd like to introduce an ongoing event. The 6th anniversary commemorative memorial quests are available right now.
Yep.
Yep.
Get those. Already got my melt one.
You can get up
I refuse to choose until they're all available.
FGO 6th anniversary touring portrait ticket.
Melt's my
by
girl, so I had to
clearing
pick her.
all of the memorial quests. Each ticket can be exchanged
The second one's
for
gonna be
one
hard,
of
though.
36
I'm picking Yang for the
touring
second.
portrait craft essences
Man,
of
I
your
want Moriarty
choice.
or Kama.
Here is a list of the memorial quests.
Yeah, it was kind of nice when they gave us the banner. Or at least, like, if you wanted to spend money, you could get all of them.
Right.
But
In addition to
It's
the
always difficult
FGO
choosing
6th
between just two.
anniversary touring portrait
it
ticket,
is.
you can also get up to 7 summon tickets. Plus,
which I already
The
got.
6th anniversary
I wonder
commemorative
which one Two Love got.
3-star command code Mystery
I haven't
Mask
started.
will be
But
awarded
You guys
you know
have
what
two
I'm
more
getting?
coming.
Yep.
final memorial quest.
I wonder what
Yes,
mask
the battle.
6th anniversary special commemorative memorial quest number 2. Try
That's
your best
Castarius?
to clear
Oh, no, it's Castaria
all
for
of the
that.
memorial quests.
You
So
have to fight
he's
him.
again. Alright.
At least it's not Zeus.
I'd rather fight Zeus.
I don't think we
At
were
least it's
halfway
not
through.
the
I think we
boss at the
have
end of
more.
6 point, close to the end of 6.3.
I need to make
I'll
a
tell
video
you
on that.
about some limited time items that will be added to the Da Vinci workshop.
Yep. Banner Prism Shop. Getting updated.
Limited time items will be added to
You guys are getting
both
you have your
exchange
monthly
mana
amount, then you're
prisms
getting a new
and
amount.
Exchange
Yep.
rare prisms.
So if you already bought your
make
tickets, you're getting 10
sure
more
to take
tickets.
advantage of the deals.
And then the people who were mentioning 6.3 boss fights, this is an NA only stream, so
Okay.
no spoilers, please.
Also,
I mean,
the
we
number
will,
of beasts
basically that
footprint
fight, I will
available
put a guide
in
out.
Exchange rare
Well, no. I'm
prisms
more saying they're
each
mentioning it in the
month
chat, and this
will
is an
be
NA only
increased
stream, so.
from 1 to 3.
Can we make it 5? Can we make it 10? Can we-
Yeah, that was.
Next up,
I
is the
criticized them for this
servant
because they just need to be
rank
giving
up
these
Wow.
out way,
14.
way more often.
Hey, 14
Special
servants. We know what those are coming. We
anniversary.
got a
Nice.
video on that.
I'll introduce a couple of the eligible servants.
Chat, which one are you looking forward to?
First,
How many y'all saying
Wolfgang
Jalter?
Amadeus Mozart's rank up quest
That's day
will
one.
change into the new scale Angels
This was
Journal.
actually nice for newer players.
It is.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Really good.
Is
Yeah, it
Outlaw
is.
Pentagon Lily.
All of these
And-
buffs were good.
Our rank
Yep.
up quest will
Now that
change
probably the weakest one
into the new
of
scale
Mephisto's.
Road
I would
of
say.
Falling Flowers.
I'm excited for,
The
I'm excited
other
for
servant will be
Ozzy's buff.
announced to each day for a total
I
of
can-
14
And Lily getting MP
servants.
gauge is
Please
big.
look forward
Yeah,
to it.
I can 3-turn with her now.
Wait, who is it? For who?
Saber Lily.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Next, I'd like to introduce a new game feature.
New game feature. What do you mean?
次のやつ。
Oh, is it Mighty?
Oh, yeah?
Okay?
Okay. We're
Okay.
ready?
Are you
Hold on to
ready?
your seats. Are we ready?
Are they actually doing Mighty?
Go.
Go. This is to help new masters. Once you clear Singularity F,
Oh, like free
you will
SSR.
be able to perform
Yeah.
special
Free
summon.
SSR.
One time only.
Yep.
Special summon
Nice.
allows
Support,
you
yeah.
to choose one of
Permanently.
32 5-star summons to summon.
K-Droth, you'll be happy to know I'm picking Lancer Artoria.
I am also picking Lancer Artoria.
Good.
It's the only one
By
I
the way,
don't
you
have.
can't get a USO
Of
from this,
course.
anyone that's sitting at an
Masters
P5.
Yep, you cannot get
who have
USO.
already cleared Singularity F are also eligible.
Try your game down.
Definitely not dead game,
There are
guys. Definitely not.
servants
Definitely not.
available for special summon.
Thanks for the warning. You're welcome back. Yeah, it's all permanent and story-locked units, I think with the exceptions of Odysseus and Dioscuri.
Unfortunately, don't know why.
For whatever reason.
Because they put Europa on there.
Yeah, Europa's on there.
Chat, y'all know who you need to get.
I also
think I got
don't see
Tetracon.
I don't see Galatea either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's not
Galatea's
on
not
it
there
here
either.
Really?
Yeah, I
Kublane
think everyone
Altar.
after those two is not out.
Miss Ray instantly picked Walter because
No, I will never.
makes you feel good.
I will never pick Kualter.
Yeah, he burned her so hard.
今新規ユーザ
No,
ーで
Galatea is not limited. She's permanent.
Yeah, she's
ク
probably.
リアできたらまた
New account. New account.
So I have good news for our guests. You know, if you create a English version account, you can choose and clear your story. You can choose another servant of your choice.
Hey, Nico's joining the Lancer Artoria gang.
There
What
we
do you
go.
think? What do you think?
I mean, or I could get another Artoria, make my Artoria imp higher.
Now we have.
Don't make K-Drax sad,
one more
friend.
announcement.
I mean, it's still
It's not gonna
Saberface.
make me sad.
Yeah, he loves the
Favorite
Saber.
announcement from me.
MP3 Plus it just
I
makes
know
more
you've
damage.
been looking forward to a new
Especially with
summon
the new unit coming
to
out.
celebrate 6th anniversary.
Up there it is, Kalyanskaya.
New
Yay!
I guess.
Who could
yeah,
this
they just-
be? Who's
Take
that
a look at
Pokemon?
this.
Who's that servant?
I wonder.
It's not like they were giving away a headband with her on it. At
The
the
weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
Gear. Trial Quest.
5 stars assassin.
I hope she's nice to Tristan.
Will be newly added to the game to celebrate the 6th anniversary.
Woo!
She will be summonable in the 6th anniversary Koyanskaya of Light pickup summon.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a side note, Mr. 2 has been speaking English this whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah, the entire
Yeah.
time. He's not.
Mr. 2 is one of us
Everything
now.
will change from this point forward.
So proud of him.
Yes, that's right.
We're not giving him
Akita-san,
back tropes.
And then I think
Akita-san, how was your reaction to finding out about this servant being added to the game live?
一緒に組んでます。はい。
모르가
Big
코얀스카야. 코얀스카야.
Now your Koyanskaya comps are gonna be wilding out there.
バスターバスターバスター。
Yeah. Bust up,
ア
bust
ップ
up.
デート。
ねバスター、ジェネレーションオブバスター。
That sounds like a shirt.
でも本当にこの人を入れるとめちゃくちゃ強くなる。
Just hit the red button. Just hit the red button.
It's really powerful.
Yeah.
でも、マーリンのことも忘れないであげて。
いや、
But don't
そう
forget
そ
about
りゃそう。
Merlin either.
そりゃそうだよ。でも結構火力を出したいときにやっぱりフレンドさんから借りられると助かるんですよね。
Well, but if you want to just go brute strength and you use your power, you know, I think it's good to you get some help from your friends as well too.
コヤンスカヤコヤンスカヤアタッカーバスタ
Yeah, there you go. Tell them. Try to help them.
Thank you. And that's all we have for the latest game information.
Yes.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you, Kano-san, for bringing us all those information.
No. I don't believe you. I don't
There's
believe
gotta
you.
be more.
So there's a lot of information, and all those information we will release the news both in-game and our official website. So please check it out over there.
Oh.
There's 4
Now.
minutes.
I, yours truly, have an announcement as well.
All right.
That should be the trail.
This should be also.
We're going
Quartz.
to make the subtitle version of
Oh,
Hey, that's actually
that's cool.
early Fujimaru is
Yeah.
good.
Nice.
I love this. That's awesome.
Episode
been
0
saying they
will
need to
be
do more stuff like
uploaded to
this.
the Aniplex of America YouTube channel
I've been
right after
translating
this
that every
panel.
week. It's very enjoyable.
Yeah.
The
Nice.
greatest part is you
And
technically
after
don't need
that, we will
translation because the
upload one new
context is so
episode
simple.
Yep.
every
Next
week
step.
starting from
If
July
you know the
11th,
game, you
Tuesday.
just get it.
So please look forward to it.
So,
And that's all the
Not
information
short 3
we
minutes
have
Tuesday,
for
but next
Fragrant
Tuesday,
Order.
That's it, huh? Interesting.
Wow, they're not going
Yeah.
to show you
Yeah.
a trailer. Surprising.
I actually have
Yeah.
one more
Guess they
announcement.
ran out of time.
Oh,
Huh?
But before that,
More
Before
quartz?
that, let's say goodbye to our guests for now, and then we'll come back with another announcement.
oh.
Oh, we're telling them
Okay.
to leave. We're letting them
So
go.
thank you for our guests
they
for
have to
joining
go.
us
The voice
today.
actors definitely have
Yeah, because they got time
Before they
commitments.
exit, let's have one final closing comment from
I mean, I think this is
each
the
of our
last
guests.
panel
You know,
of the day,
we're very
but-
honored for them to be here. So let's see. Let's have
probably
one
ready to
closing
clock
comment
out.
from each of the guests. So let's start with Kawasumi-san.
はい、今日は来てくださってありがとうございます。本当に3年ぶりに来て AX ってこうだったなって思い出してとても嬉しい気持ちでいっぱいです。
Wow, that long.
So I haven't been here for 3 years, but every time I see AX, it's like, this is what it should be.
いろんなところにいろんなところのファンの方に会って本当に皆さんフェイトのことが好きでいてくれるのが伝わってきて、でその中でも AX の皆さんはその愛をもう精一杯全力で伝えてくれるのがとても嬉しいので、アルバート本当にまだ呼んでくれる？
Of course.
So every time I see all of your love, it makes me really happy. And Albert, will you invite me back again?
That's cute.
He definitely TLDR'd it, but
Yeah.
She's saying that Aniplex people,
後で
Anime
マネージャー
Expo
と相
people
談し
give
ます。
the best love when it comes to FGO, and outside of
And
the
next,
con,
Akabane-san.
fate love is so strong too, even outside
そうです
region.
ね。初めて来た、ロスが、本当に皆さんのこの熱狂的な、観戦のおかげですごい、楽しい思い出ができました。
Well, this was my very first time here in Los Angeles, and being in the first time here, I've definitely felt the passion and the cheers and everybody's love here, and I was very happy about that.
Is it really surprising how much support Fake Nerd gets outside of Japan for them?
I think Japanese companies and stuff have a tendency to think that stuff won't perform well overseas.
Doing it. She's doing
後
it.
ろの方まで見たいなと思って。
I want to see everybody all the way in the back, too.
Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you!
皆さんの笑顔を直接見ることができて、すごく私の心も温かくなりました。
To be able to directly see everybody here in person and everybody so excited about this, you know, it warms my heart so much.
She reminds me, like, you know how Okubo-san always looks like so full of expression when she's on the stage? She reminds me of her.
When I go back to
She is on the
Japan,
radio,
I'm going to
Saudi
remember
radio thing.
every one of your smiles and
That's
all the
correct.
laughter that you all had, and I'm going to work real hard. I'm going to continue working really hard.
Thank you! Thank you!
Adorable. Man.
Please come back again.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Yeah!
Yes, that is Mashu's VA, just in case. She
や
does,
後で
yes.
皆様のマネージャーと相談します。
And Megan. And now Colin.
And lastly, Kano-san.
And I from Oshinoko.
And that
Did you
too.
have
Yep.
fun today? I'm glad to hear that. And this time, the one you've been waiting for.
Of course.
I have something for you. Can you guess?
Saint Quartz.
Sports, war trailer,
Saint Claus?
augers.
There you go. Give it to him. Give it to him.
Yes! I heard you all achieved the social media campaign.
Yep, so that's 60.
We will reward you with 60 Saint Quartz.
Wow, they really aren't showing you the trailer.
No, that's surprising, I guess.
But wait.
But wait.
I was about to say, like,
Chat, y'all gotta
On
react
top
harder.
of that,
oh,
to celebrate 6th anniversary, we will
it 30
reward you
more?
with another 66.
Oh! What? Another 66? What?
Another 2 multi. Congrats.
That's 4 free multis?
A total of 126.
Wow! What the wow!
That's actually pretty high.
That's amazing.
Thank you,
Get
Tucson.
addicted to their game.
I'm already addicted to the game.
Chat. She bailed you out.
Thank you, Tucson.
That's true.
You're welcome.
You're welcome,
We
he
look
said.
forward to making FGO more fun for
Yeah,
you.
all this in English. I love
hope
him.
you
Every
continue
single
to
one.
Enjoy playing FGO. Thank you.
Arigatou
All the way
gozaimashita.
to the end.
Arigato. Oh, man.
I'm sure that probably tires
Thank you.
his brain
And
out just a little bit because I know speaking a different
we have
language
the guest,
can be hard sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Before the guest exit, we actually want to take a picture with everybody.
I love when they do that. Take a picture with the people there.
So yeah, we'll be facing that way. Yeah. So the guests will be facing here, and then everybody's coming out.
Yeah, how are you gonna get everyone?
Where's Keita Shaw at?
Oh God, they're gonna get mobbed.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Hey, hold that Excalibur up. Yeah, that's right. Thank you for listening.
The reason
I
why
think he's trying to give it to her.
Oh, is that why it's up there? Get
He's
that
got
blue
Apple
out
on,
of
too.
there. They're holding
I like
the
this.
fingers up.
Look at the Star Rail balloon.
Yeah, it's like. Yeah. Oh, cut off. Cut off time. That's it.
Yep.
They're like, and time.
You are cut off. This is it.
What's going on, AX fam? Welcome back to
She's
AX
wearing the
Live.
frickin'
We hope
thing.
you enjoyed that Fate Grand Order 6th anniversary panel. But look, I
All right,
stole
well, all right, you
Angel's
gotcha,
hat
addicts.
that she had.
That's crazy. That's crazy work.
They
right
have
there.
nothing. They have
Yeah, we
no
were trying to
idea
get
what
a
this is.
production value of
They have no idea.
No
Hey,
idea.
we still
You know
got
how
so
they-
much coming up for anime.
She's like, it's a
Expo
gotcha game. They're
Live.
crazy.
I
What
like it.
happened today, though, Angel?
Definitely. So much has happened, and it's only the second day. We still have to.
That's nice. Anyway. I don't think it's anything else.
Oh, actually, I have a dumb question. So wait, so AX started yesterday?
Correct.
Anyway.
They're doing it for New Year. Sorry, 4th of July.
Okay.
Usually
Okay.
it goes to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then Monday. But this
That's
year
what I thought.
They had a weird date setting, so it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then Monday.
Okay, I've just never
Right.
seen I've never seen a con have that much like news on a Sunday, so it was weird to me that the panel was today.
Normally they've done them on Saturdays in the past, but they've been moving it around since last year. So
Oh, fair enough.
I wonder if they
yeah,
updated
maintenance
the
in 34
website.
minutes, chat. So if you guys need to, make sure you guys actually do
Fit-
your AP, spend it down, do what you
Yep.
need to do before it. Like I said, get your master missions done now.
Yep.
Okay,
I-
so that way you don't have to do them after the anniversary with the half cost stuff.
I already did it.
Yep, I did mine as well. Yeah, no, guys, I wish you all good luck with everything that's happening.
Practice what you preached.
Yes, exactly. We're gonna practice what we preach here. Everyone do that, please. 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when the game will be back up. Your chance to roll your GSSR, your chance to roll for Koyanskaya, all that will be there. Enjoy farming as well. The last 2 memorial quests, at least one of them will come out. And 126 Saint Courts, on top of the maintenance courts, on top of whatever other courts, if you got your interludes done, or any of the other strengthening quests.
Yeah, maybe make sure you're not like totally capped out on your mailbox.
Yeah, make
just
sure
in
your
case.
your present box is actually kind of clear, so you don't want to be lacking there. But
Yeah.
You don't want to lose something.
For real. But I just want to say thanks, Cad, for poking for the invite. Thanks to Love for waking up into the stream, and Nina too. Thank y'all. It's been great. I want you to know it's quite a lot of people watching us, and they were very, very excited.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no.
You guys enjoyed it.
Yeah,
no.
Thank you, Tula, for real.
Yeah, I normally try to pay attention to the chat. It's just been, it's always hard when it's more than like 2 of us in here, especially when we have guests.
Yeah, it's tough. There was one last announcement. They said they were going to put the rest of the announcements on the maintenance notes or news notes.
Yeah, so, they'll have like patch notes, and I'm sure the in-game stuff will update, so you guys will be able to see it all.
Yep, exactly. So yeah, no, I'm probably gonna like start winding down and heading off myself. So I can put my kids to bed. And I've been streaming for a bit, so I'm not sure if you're still going, Cad.
I gotta get my AP down at least.
Yeah, at the very least that. And Tula, you say you're going to work soon?
I gotta work in about an hour, about 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
I'm gonna be ready. So, but before that, we got JP live stream coming in 2 more days.
Woo!
True, yeah.
Can't wait for
event.
that.
So, if you guys haven't yet, make sure you guys follow Mr. Two Love as well. And
yes.
again, make sure you guys follow Mr. Chaldea Gurus as well. That way, you guys get to support all of them.
And that'd be great. Honestly, this has been fantastic. I'm enjoying it. So yeah, no guys, I will see you guys tomorrow because I know you're rolling, Cat. I'll be rolling tomorrow too.
Yeah, I'll be doing Koyanskaya and GSSR tomorrow.
Indeed.
Yep. And Guru Chat, make sure you also follow Kdroth and Two Love.
Yeah, please. I have their ats there in the title. Definitely give them a follow. They have YouTubes as well, so follow that too. Because man, they both make baller content. I love these 2 people here. Thank you guys.
Yes.
Thank you. Happy to have you.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thanks.
Yeah. Alrighty, y'all. I'm gonna hop off here, but love your faces. I'll see you around.
All right.
Thank you.
Alrighty, bye.
Bye.
Alrighty, chat. Dude, that was amazing, wasn't it? I'm telling you what. I'm not sure if Nina's gonna be around. She might be around, but I'm gonna wrap up here. This is so good. First of all, I didn't expect Kdroth to join me or Two Love Trouble. For those of you who don't know Two Love Trouble, he literally translates FGO JP as it comes out. So you got to taste a little bit what he can do here. With them speaking Japanese directly to you guys, you were able to break it down exactly what's happening. So definitely check that out because JP has a stream on the 4th. So there is that. Guys, tomorrow we will be streaming again to as many platforms as possible. I will be streaming my roles and my GSSR roles tomorrow. Come back around 8, 9 p.m. I will let you guys know. I would say on Twitter, but Twitter's kind of weird right now. So just look out for YouTube community or just join the Discord. And we'll find out more there. For now, I am going to end the stream here. Thank you all. Thank every single one of you for being here. I really love your faces. Expect more content to come out this week. If you need any more information, and if you want something you want to see, let me know. I honestly want to know what you guys want to see so I can make the content you want to watch. Alrighty, y'all. So, for one sort of side of things, looks like Nico, if you can send me the Molly's Twitch name, please. I'll go ahead and do that. And for those of you on the other side of things, my name is Musaki for the Karateka Gurus. We're logging out, guys. Bye-bye. All right, now it is just you.